Hey Rocky friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey Psycho Reaper, congratulations on being first today. Kieran, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Jirai, good to see you. Thank you for coming by everyone. So yesterday, we finished all the side quests in the Beyond the Dawn DLC, except for the character quests and the EX quests. So today, we're gonna do character quests and then EX quests. And I'll probably split it into two separate YouTube videos. Now, for the character quests, at the end of the last stream, we accidentally started one of Dohalim's, so I'm probably going to start with that one today. And then we also kind of started one with Alphen, which we will also do next. So, the character quests are like side quests that are specific for each character. Each character gets 2, so there's 12 of them in the game, and completing them all increases the power of that character's break burst attacks. So they're worth doing, and they provide a little bit of extra insight on the character's growth or backstory. So we started with Dohalim's by accident. At the end of the last stream, I was walking around Pelagian, and I walked too close to the NPC that starts Dohalim's, and it automatically activated. Didn't even need to talk to him. Basically, he told us that Avakir wants us to go see the statue in Saxeo Temple, and Dohalim says, I don't remember seeing a statue over there. And I think this is a continuation of the quests involving Avakir, where Dohalim talks to Avakir and I can't remember her name, the girl, and they decide that they want to host a concert to make the people of Ganatharos feel a little bit more in harmony with each other. So, we're gonna start there. Oh yeah, I also changed everyone's outfits. So last time we were doing all the cameo outfits, so the last set of costumes we haven't seen are these ones, which is they came with the DLC. So I equipped their outfits. These outfits do not have matching weapons, so I just kind of equipped whichever version of their default weapon I think looks best with them. So, like, Shion and Alphen's are like white wedding-looking attire. Law and Rinwell get like Far Eastern-looking outfits, and Dohalim and Kisara get like almost like military-esque looking outfits, like regal military-esque outfits. So we're gonna stick with those outfits today since they're the only outfits we haven't really seen our characters actually wear throughout all my Tales of Arise videos, and they're new for the DLC. I'm not super fond of this one for Law. Actually, I think it looks okay. I just don't really like this hair for him, but I know it's supposed to give off, like, Monkey King vibes. So I'll stick to the hair that matches the costume, just for the sake of being consistent. We also never saw the cutscene in Pelagian for completing all the reconstruction, so I wonder if that's linked to Dohalim's character quests. So we'll start with Dohalim again, since we accidentally started his at the end of the previous stream. So we're supposed to go here to the temple. And then we'll see what's up over there. I feel like they're actually hosting the concert here or something like that. Hey Ash, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. It's good to see you. This is the place Lentigar mentioned.
Oh yeah?
I don't see any statue. My lord.
I see.
I thought you'd be here. You guided us here to meet in secret, didn't you? Yes. The truth is, Faria has been abducted.
What?
Abducted? Avakir has gone alone to rescue her.
Absurd.
Alone? The fool, what's he thinking? There's more. He forbade me from mentioning, but... What? Tell me all you know. Traces found at the scene suggest the culprits are Danon. Surely you understand. If news of this were to spread in the city, things could get ugly. That's why Avakir went on his own. Knowing Avakir, he must have felt responsible to me and Tarnation. This is just the kind of thing he would do.
Dohalim?
Thank you for telling me about the situation. Kisara, I apologize, but we need intel. For anything related to Danins, Gagne is the one to ask. Thank you. Oh, you got a 5-stream watch streak on my channel. Congratulations. I only heard today that Twitch implemented like a watch streak thing, and I think it's in beta, so only some people have access to it. But I think it's kind of cool. You get extra points, you get a little notification for doing a watch streak. I think it'll benefit people like me who stream like consistently in many days of the week. It'll be kind of nice to see and encourage people to, you know, pop by periodically, which is kind of nice. Twitch doesn't always make updates that are actually like great for their platform, but I think this is a pretty good one. I mean, I know ever since they switched CEOs, things seem that they are possibly moving in a nice direction, but I don't really keep up with all that stuff. Yeah, watch streak is like, for each consecutive stream you tune into, you get like bonus channel points and stuff, or something like that. It's like a new feature, not everyone has access to it. But it's supposed to tell you in the chat as well when you have a watch streak. Something must be amiss for the Renin representative to come all this way. I'll get to the point. A Renin has been abducted. Rumor has it the abductors are Danin. Do you know anything about it? It's no small feat for one of us to lay hands on one of you. I know what you want to say, but there's no time. Please, if you know anything at all. Very well. But I haven't heard anything myself. If you give me some time, though, I'll ask around. Thank you. In the meantime, we'll see if we can glean any information on our own. I don't think it has anything to do with being partnered on Twitch or anything like that. Like, it's a viewer side thing. And they're just testing it out, so they're rolling it out and not everyone has it at the moment. At least that's... I literally only heard about this like an hour ago as well, so I don't actually know that much information about it. Yeah, it's supposed to help with viewer retention, which is kind of nice. Lord Dohalim, when did you return? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary as of late? It's not exactly that recent, but more and more people have been voicing grievances. Grievances with the current situation. How Renins must rely on Danins for survival.
Sure.
Yes, quite a few are wondering if we can't at least have the city to ourselves. Some say it would be easy for your lordship to grant that with but a single command. Enough. The era of one-sided rule by the Renins is over. But that does not mean we will be ruled by the Danins either. I understand, of course, but not everyone can accept that.
Seems a lot of the Renins still have high expectations for you as the last remaining lord.
It's been like this since the convergence. But living up to others' expectations is something I'm sure you can relate to.
Yeah, deeply.
Sometimes I forget that Ganetharos or Pelagian is actually really pretty, since our first impression of it when we came by in the original game was not.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well,
was not good.
See what they have to say.
Hey.
Excuse us, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Huh?
Anyone suspicious? I sure have. The upper floors are full of them. I see, but it's not as if they're actually done anything, have they?
That ain't funny.
Not in the last year, but have you forgotten what they did before that? No telling what they might get up to in the future. And don't even get me started about the folks in the other regions. Sending all their Renins to this city and only caring about their own damn safety. And just what are we supposed to do if all these Renins they've gathered start an uprising? What then? I'm sure steps have been taken to prevent that.
I think you're lying.
I certainly hope so.
The people here must have a lot of anxiety and frustration.
I can't blame them for that, but it is still a difficult issue.
Oh, it's Alphen this time. Oh, hi, elderly woman with a frilly voice. Oh, hey, I know you. You're the Blazing Sword, aren't you? Did you come to drive out all these Renans? No, it doesn't look like it. You wouldn't be with a Renan Lord if that was the case. I'm gathering intel. Have you noticed anything odd recently? Seen anyone acting weird? Heard any rumors? Anything at all? Come to think of it, I don't know if he was up to no good or nothing, but I did see an odd-looking fella. Danon.
Sure.
That's right. There's lots of folk from all parts around here, but even so, he stood out like a sore thumb. He was weird and kind of awkward, you know. Who could have been? That's one of the people who abducted Faria. What could their end goal be? It doesn't matter. Right now, we need to find out where they took her. Calm down. I know you're worried, but you're not acting like yourself. You're right. My concern has overcome my manners. Some time has passed. I think we should check in with Gagne. He might have learned something. Good idea.
Dohalim sure seems on edge.
He's more worried than he lets on. We have to do what we can for him.
You don't have to tell me. Kidnapping is absolutely vile.
ACB, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. I wonder if we're gonna see Dohalim's former advisor. I think his name started with a K. It was like Kalzalek or something like that. I wonder if he's gonna be in one of these side quests after we left off with him from the previous game, which is part of the VOD that got corrupted and didn't upload properly to YouTube. Do you have any leads? I may have something that'll interest you. I can't say it's good news though. Late in the night, some men were spotted transporting a large package out of town. It was dark and the witness didn't get a good look at the men, but they say the package was big enough to fit a person inside. The witness says the men were muttering something about the woods. Shinefall Woods would be the closest. Also, it's literally the only map here in Pelegion that we have access to in the DLC.
All right.
We should investigate. We finally have a lead. I also hope to avoid any unnecessary conflicts. I pray for a speedy solution to your problem. Thank you for your help.
Why would anyone be after Faria?
Maybe because she's important to Dohalim? It can't be a coincidence, right?
We'll know once we apprehend the culprits. Come on.
Thanks for the frogs, Ash.
Faria is somewhere in these woods.
I sure hope she's okay.
Look, someone's there.
Is that?
Oh, it's Avakir.
Doe, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is fully voice acted.
I should ask you the same thing. Have you gone mad? Running off on your own?
My voice was kind of sore after yesterday's stream. I didn't realize I'd have to do that much reading. It's been a while since we've done a long reading stream.
I wanted to avoid causing any trouble while you were away. Sorry.
Were the kidnappers the ones who hurt you?
Yeah, I tried to get Faria back, but I was too weak. I'm not as good as you.
She's still alive then?
There's no doubt about that. Doe, listen, the culprits...
I know. Avakir, you head back to Pelegion. Kisara, you're with me.
What was that just now?
It's rare to see Dohalim like this.
Yeah. His silence speaks volumes.
No time to dally. We need to act quickly.
I'm glad I made it in time.
I wish I could use healing arts.
Well, I'll let them finish talking before we fight.
I'm like bait to them.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said?
Eyes on the prize.
Got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Is everyone all right?
Sure, of course, man.
Might as well fight these things. So we need to get to level 100.
Illuminate. First strike.
Oh, I keep killing them before we get the burst strike.
That focus goes double for
I'm
you.
suffering from success.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Right, there's the gigant monster who we
Careful.
will fight later.
That's no ordinary Zoogle.
Yeah? Well, we're no ordinary party either.
Come at me, Zoogles.
I won't forgive you.
How did I not get the boars?
Bring you down. Sounds like a job for yours truly.
It certainly...
Out of our way.
First strike! Watch it!
Water, hear my call.
Blow them away!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I kind of wish that Law and Rinwell got like Alphen and Shion's DLC outfits here are like formal wedding attire, and then Kisara and Dohalim's are like formal military attire, but Rinwell and Law's outfits aren't really... I mean, Rinwell's could kind of be formal, but they don't really fit in with the rest of the set, I feel.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rick it does it!
The waters of
Rick it
favorite.
does it!
Dance in mortal
Hurricane! Captivity!
Tidal wave. Hear my call. Coming through.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take it. Go.
Nothing
go.
gets by me. Dance on the wind.
Talon hurricane! Glimmer dragon!
Water, hear my call.
This one's on you, Kisara! But of course!
I always feel safe when we've got you in front of us.
Yeah, another one down! You guys alright?
Do you even need to ask?
And you know, I kind of wish, like, since we played Spider-Man 2, and how every outfit has like 4 different color variations, or 3 color variations on top of the default, it'd be kind of cool if they did that, especially if we're going to pay for DLC outfits in these types of games. They should at least have different color variations. I mean, some of the outfits do, like the swimwear has like a couple color variations, but it'd be nice if all the costumes did.
Coming through.
Because, again, you're paying for them, and it probably isn't that hard for them to do it.
Elusive deity takes this!
Especially since, like, some of them,
Thank you,
I
Dohalim.
prefer if the color would be different.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Already on! All things you hear it now! Glimmer soaring blood! Enemy flare!
Burning strike! A breeze.
Easy!
And together they are but a breezy ease.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, right, it's probably the Snake Eyes, duh. Who captured Faria. Yeah, like, for example... Actually, I should just teleported here, shouldn't I? Like, whatever. Like, for example, Dohalim and Kisara's outfits that I'm wearing right now look good. They do match. The blue suits Kisara, the red suits Dohalim. But it'd be nice if, like, oh, but I want them to have the same color. Make them both red, or make them both blue. Make them match. That could be an option.
This will be a delicious.
Make them both white, so they match Alphen and Shion.
Looks like you're doing well, Law.
Of course! I'm always doing well!
Oh, yeah? I guess you don't need any healing then.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
How did I miss that guy? Whatever.
There she is, over there.
Faria! What are you...
Oops, I cut off Law's speech.
Faria, are you alright?
Doe, is that you?
That guy looks like he regrets his actions. His eyebrows speak volumes.
Lord Dohalim, what are you doing here?
Lord?
That's enough.
Doe, be careful!
You would go so far as to disguise yourself as the very people you hate.
So you know, I'd expect no less from the great Lord Dohalim.
The abductors are Renans?
They slipped away with Faria and defeated Avakir when he gave pursuit. Though those two are not warriors, overcoming them would be no easy task for a Danan. They were attempting to frame Danans for the crime. My guess is they were trying to make me hate Danans as they do.
Precisely. But that's only because you won't do your damn job as our lord. Ever since we lost Lennicus, we've been living like prisoners. Yet you only preach reconciliation, neglecting your duty as our guardian.
How could you be so selfish?
I am still a guardian of the Renans, but that does not mean continuing our rule.
It's just our luck you'd come back on the very day we execute our plan. We may have failed, but there are others who see you as weak. You had better watch your back.
Doe.
You succeeded at one thing. Your intent was to anger me. However, the focus of my anger is you. Any that harm my friends will be punished.
Dohalim, don't! If you give in to your anger, you will be no better than our enemies. Please, stand down.
I mean, we should still punish them. We should still, like, lock them up.
You're right. His fate must not be decided by personal feelings. We will deliver him to Pelegion to face due process. Thank you, Kisara. You prevented me from making a grave mistake.
That's my job, after all.
Well, they didn't put up a fight. Again, there's no enemy model for unarmored
The criminals
humans.
have been turned over to the authorities.
Thank you, Kisara. That should be the end of the ordeal.
After all that, I just caused more trouble for you.
I'm glad the two of you are safe. That's all I can ask for.
Still, I have a feeling there's more trouble to come. There are still plenty of Renans and Danans who are unhappy with the way things are. I'll have to come up with other ways to keep things under control.
I'm counting on you. That reminds me, Avakir. I only learned of the kidnapping because Lentigar was concerned for your safety. You should learn to rely more on those around you.
Yes, you're right. I'll be sure to thank him.
We should let Ganya know the problem's been resolved, too. Let's go, Kisara.
Doe,
Yes?
thank you. And... Take care of yourself.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Again, it's nice that these character quests are actually voice acted.
Aw, are you tired, Poodle?
Sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Hey Ditsnell, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. There are Renans and Danans alike who are unsatisfied with the way things are. I'll have to come up with other ways to keep things under control. I too will endeavor with Avakir to improve relations between Renans and Danans in Pelegion. Dohalim, please do your best as well.
The culprits were Renans disguised as Danans?
Their intent was to turn Dohalim against the Danan people.
As a Renan, I apologize. Danans were being framed.
Ganya, please know Dohalim would never...
You're quite the conscientious one, aren't you? You could have kept quiet about the truth, and none would have been the wiser. And that's despite the fact that you were the target of this plot.
I believe telling you was a necessity.
I agree. In fact, I feel the urge to let my fellow Danans know just how honorable you are.
Ganya has such a soft voice that belies his appearance.
Ganya,
I hope this relationship continues, takes root, and endures long after we are gone.
On my name, Dohalim Ilkaris. I vow to do all that I can to that end.
Yeah, I don't know how Ganya sees with his hair in his eyes. There's a few NPCs like that.
are you thinking about your friend, Faria?
I've ended up putting her through another ordeal. Avakir as well. They've been made to suffer just for knowing me. and it's likely this will not be the last time either.
It's not your fault. Your position means Danans and Renans alike are going to look at you with their own individual prejudices. One side expecting the best, while the other assumes the worst. Much like what Alphen has experienced.
I understand. No. Understanding is not enough. I should have expected something like this to happen. Whether it was to a friend of mine, or someone else, it was my responsibility. And it's my fault for not being prepared. I'm going to instruct them to reinforce security. Of course, we'll have to do so carefully so as not to incite the old guard. Did you think I would blame myself more?
No. You're no longer your old self.
I don't plan on going back. Besides, the situation wasn't all bad either. Avakir had a colleague who cared about him, and was willing to step forward. The situation is changing. Slowly but surely. If things continue this way, it may someday lead to that utopia you spoke of. One where all people are treated equal. Though, I do not know how old I'll be by the time I see such a world.
No matter the age, you won't be seeing it alone.
That's true.
So at the end of the previous stream, we found out we're still missing like 15 skits. But it seems like if we get a skit for every character quest, that's already 12 accounted for. We're probably going to get a few with the EX quest, so I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get all the skits as well. Which is nice. Then don't have to go digging for them and looking for them. A group wearing masks appeared in the area where Danans live. We drove them off, we still don't know who they are. They put our residents in danger. I can't allow that. I'll catch them, just wait. So since we did Dohalim's, I want to see if is Dohalim's second quest available yet? No, there might be a prerequisite for it. Could be part of another area. Some of them are available right away, and some of them are not. It might be linked to Kisara's, actually. That would make sense. Okay, so let's do Alphen's. So again, oops, I keep clicking the wrong button. So in the previous stream, we kind of started it. When we went to Calaglia, Alphen and Shion had a conversation about picking up their Maiden and Sovereign outfits from Doc. We talked to Doc, and then we also did a favor for him by giving him some Zoogle parts. And then Doc wanted to learn more about herbs and medicine. So we want to go talk to Tigrina, who is the librarian in Vicent. So we're going to continue that quest now. I can't quick travel directly to the library. Be careful not to trigger Rinwell's quest while we're here.
Hey.
Tigrina, right? Can we talk for a minute? What's this? Me and you? Is this your way of asking me out on a date?
What?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Can't you see we're wearing our wedding outfits? Our matching wedding outfits? We're just here for books. Do you have any about medicinal herbs?
How's this?
Of course. What kind of medicinal herbs? Aphrodisiacs, perhaps? No. There's someone in Uzbek trying to cultivate herbs to help other people. What a wonderful person. In that case, I think this book on medicinal herbs will be helpful. I was holding it in my hand just now.
Huh?
That sure was fast. I'm a librarian. I know every book here by heart. This one's written by an author who wants to help people heal. I bet just reading it could clear your skin right up. Oh, that's great. A book with that much passion should help Doc. Can you tell this amazing Doc something for me? If he has any questions, come talk to me. Maybe someday I'll even visit him when I'm in Uzbek.
Got it.
Right, we'll tell him. Thanks.
We've got the book. Let's take it back to Doc.
She really is an amazing librarian. A bit unique, though.
I think people like Doc who seek knowledge are inspiring. I'll do my best to help people like him. Let me know if you ever need anything too.
Got your face stuck in a book as usual, huh? What kind of stuff do you read, anyway?
All sorts of things. Ancient accounts, histories. Just recently, I was reading a book about astral arts.
So what's the point? Does this, like, make your astral arts stronger?
No. I just read because I like to learn. Though, it is also helpful for my research.
Research?
For example, I'm looking into whether it's possible to combine Danon magic with Renin astral arts. I'm also interested in the mausoleums and Dana's past.
Okay. I'll admit, I'm not totally following. But, is there a purpose to this research? Like a goal?
A purpose? Well, I guess there is something I'd like to try someday. I want to try writing my own book, instead of just reading what others have written.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. What kind of book do you want to write?
I have several ideas I've been thinking about, but most of all, I'd like to write about Danon magic. Leave as much of my knowledge behind as possible, you know? And also, if there are any other Danons out there who can use magic, like me, maybe that book could help me find them.
Wow, you've really thought this through. You're amazing, you know that?
What's gotten into you? I'll have you know that flattery won't get you anywhere.
Law is correct. All the knowledge you've gained on Danon magecraft would be lost if not made manifest. That book would serve as a guiding light to scholars for generations to come.
You're gonna embarrass me if you keep talking like that. It's no big deal. I just like to study, that's all.
I know what you mean. Whether books or art, there is an indescribable, fragrant allure to those things that have traversed the ages.
Yeah, who doesn't like the smell of old books?
Yeah, totally! They do smell, yummy, don't they?
What? La, please don't eat my books.
Yummy. Oh, there's Dohalim's other quest. I guess they only have one icon on the map at a time.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us. We found a book for you, Doc. Apparently, it's full of details about medicinal herbs.
Oh, amazing. All these illustrations are a big help. I'll be able to grow so much more with this.
Great to hear. That makes all the searching worthwhile.
The owner said if there's anything you need to know, just contact the palace in Vicent and she'll respond.
How considerate. You really went out of your way for me on this one, huh?
I feel busier now than when everyone called you a hero, Alphen.
You may be right. But now Doc's herb garden will succeed, and a lot of people will get help.
I can't disagree with that.
As I'm sure you already know, that's just how he is. You can give up on ever trying to change him.
Oh, I gave up long ago. It's part of what makes him Alphen.
You guys are gonna make me blush.
Enough of this. Let's get what we came for and get going.
Sure. Here you go. Feel free to come back anytime.
Oh, the sword as well.
I must say, I'm impressed with the old man's keen insight.
I know, right? I've always known him as a dependable person, but Doc still surprises me every time I see him. He's always looking at the big picture and how his actions can help others. I think it's really admirable.
I agree. But, you know, those same things apply to you, Alphen. You should be proud of yourself as well.
Thanks, Shion.
If Doc ever does end up meeting the librarian, though, he might be in for a bit of a surprise.
That's for sure. She certainly is somewhat unique.
Who knows? They might end up getting along.
They do seem to share a similar passion for knowledge. Perhaps they could spend some meaningful time with one another.
Anyway, I'm glad the Sovereign and Maiden outfits are back in our hands.
Me too. Now we can wear them whenever we want.
Yeah, you should wear them every day to make all the trouble we went through worthwhile.
The whole point of owning clothes you like is having the freedom to wear what you want when you want to. It's no fun if you feel obligated to wear something.
That's right. You shouldn't need a reason to dress up. You should just dress for yourself, because it's something you want to do.
I'm surprised. It's rare for us to have the same opinions on clothing. Maybe you're finally starting to understand fashion.
Well, I did have a good teacher.
My, you two have gotten close.
Looking back on our travels, Alphen, it occurs to me that you volunteered to help countless people by performing relatively menial tasks.
Maybe instead of a hero, they should call you a handyman.
That title probably suits me better than Sovereign or Blazing Sword.
Alphen, the handyman. Nah, sorry, that's lame.
Or like the lapdog, right? The fetch quest. That's just the kind of guy Alphen is. You may as well give up. I'm sure you already know this, though. Oh, I didn't realize my bot had the follow age function on it. I have like most of the default stream elements functions on it, and I always forget that they exist. So I think what we're gonna do is I know we started off with Dohalim, but we'll do Alphen's 2 quests, then Shion's, then Rinwell's, then Law's, then Kisara's, and we'll finish off with Dohalim's last quest. Do you have anything different to say, Grinar? No.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Come on, just a little.
Why you?
Not gonna happen. Everyone's in the same boat. Oh, fine, lousy cheapskate. What'd you just say? After all we've done for you?
Hey.
Cut it out. What's going on here? Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. Let's ask the Blazing Sword, shall we? Suits me just fine. I'm not gonna complain about whatever the Blazing Sword decides. Now wait a sec. This kid is trying to get materials to repair his house, but there's a waiting list. Come on, I don't need much. I'm worked to the bone. I just want a place to sleep after a hard day's work. What's wrong with that? You think you're the only one? Materials are distributed after performing thorough investigations into necessity. We can't make exceptions for everyone. Well, I suppose it's true, but... Damn right it is. See? The Blazing Sword is on my side. No, all I'm saying is... Give me some that are going to Moscow. That should be a problem, right? Moscow? The materials meant for the Renans. I suppose there may be some flexibility there. They put us through hell for so long, they can hardly complain if we do to them what they did to us. Now wait just a minute.
Huh?
What, you have a problem with that? You, the one who pummeled the Renans? Yeah, just wave that sword of yours around and they'll fall in line. I only want to end their tyranny. I'm not out for revenge.
What?
That's what you say, but I know how you feel. With that kind of thinking, the fighting will never end. You've got to understand, you can't inflict the same pain you've suffered onto others. I've got no intention of disobeying you. Yeah, it's not like we stand up to the Renans without you anyway. It's not what I'm saying.
I'm not getting through. It's not about what the Blazing Sword says.
You didn't drop Zephyr's name.
I can't play that card forever. I do understand how both of them feel. It's just that...
It's important to explain yourself using your own words. But it's just as important to rest when you need to. Let's call it a day.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I was like, what do I do next in the quest? It's like literally go rest at the inn.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
It said that Shion... Oh no, the guy with the Shion quest is on the roof of the inn, never mind. I didn't want to accidentally trigger hers. You look thoroughly beat. Care to take a rest? Am I going to see a vision of Volran? Or is it Zephyr?
What's this? Look at you.
Oh, hi.
What the? It's you!
Hate this guy.
Weak as always. You make me sick. Volran. But you're dead!
I knew they would find a way of bringing him back even though he was gone.
Oh? Then how am I here before you now? It's a dream. I'm just dreaming. Is that what you think? Allow me to enlighten you. I know the truth of this world.
Oh, are they gonna make me do another solo battle as Alphen? I hate that, because Alphen just eats his own HP for attacks.
Friendship, trust, all that you believe in is fragile and fleeting. Stop. Those you seek to save are selfish and uncaring. You know it to be true. The only way to unify them... Stop! ...is through fear.
Oh great. He's level 100!
Losing your temper because it's the truth. You really are a pathetic bastard, aren't you? Enough!
Oh my god. He does so much damage compared to me.
I will show you true power! Pierce through! Slash! Swallow blade! Mirage!
Oh god. Do I want to waste my items on this fight?
Your flame inside is yours to be let free! The only thing that can unite the feeble maggots of this world is domination by force. Bind them with chains of fear and drag them to heel at your will, dominate.
I hope I have enough items for this.
Them and make them crawl on the ground.
I just like how my hands look like they're burning even when I'm wearing this outfit.
Die! Here I come! Luna Rondo!
Okay, I think I can do it. His HP isn't that high, but neither is mine. Maybe I should equip better arts.
This should do it!
Or if I just double Demon Fang the heck out of him. What if I just... That doesn't do very much damage. But I could be a coward. Oh god. That was a bad idea. Oh god. This sucks.
This should do it! Arrogant, foolish, the flame
Why does suddenly stop moving?
Impudence! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! I shall erase everything! Strike! Is nothing more than an endless stream of beings demanding that their needs be satisfied. Their lords will have something to give. In turn their backs at. They are not worthy. The only...
I'll do some preemptive healing too.
mercy that can be granted to them is the guidance of the strong. I'm not interested in your reasons. Double Demon Fang! Arrogant! Foolish! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
He doesn't stagger, that's the worst part.
The flame inside me, yours to be let free! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Kneel
before you're sunk.
Oh god, that's bad.
This should do it. Your life.
Can't let him do his special.
Double demon fang. I am proof of it. All others shall be banished. Try harder. Try harder.
Roll everywhere.
Double demon fang. I shall erase everything. I'll destroy you. Double demon fang. Die. Double demon fang.
I'm gonna be really cheap, but it's happening, it's working.
Double demon fang. Unleash lightning. Double demon fang.
This is so cheap, but
Try harder.
everything's frozen.
That the flame inside me yearns to be let free. Double demon fang. Coward. Burn in hell.
Like you did, yes. With its flame, burn down all who oppose you until only ash remains. It's already in your hands. All you have to do is use it.
No, you're wrong.
I hate how he teleports.
Double demon fang. Die already. Double demon fang. Flee.
Good thing I don't use CP for regular attacks.
Double demon fang.
It's the only good thing about this CP system.
Unleash lightning. Double demon fang.
Makes your combos really fluid though.
Out of my sight. Double the flame inside me yearns to be let free. Burn in hell. That's not what I want. I don't want to bind or be bound. Know your place.
Ah, I did it. Fool.
What's the matter? No words to disagree? Are you so afraid to admit the truth? That power and fear will always win over faith and honor? Or will it take the pain of the whip to open your eyes? Maybe. It's true that I don't know the pain of the whip. I couldn't feel pain when they struck me after all. And I understand what you're saying. People can be selfish. That much I can't deny. They hide their true intentions to get what they want. I've seen it countless times. Even so, I choose a path free of oppression. So a refusal, then. At the very least, you have no choice but to use force if you wish to destroy me. Do I? Maybe you can be defeated with force. But that would make me no better than you. If you utilize fear to rise above others, you'll only live in fear of when you yourself will fall. It's another form of oppression.
Let me defeat you with my words.
You aren't Volron. You're a shadow born from my doubts.
The real Volron would never say sentences that make sense.
Even if that's true, I still have the power to engulf you in darkness. What will you do if not destroy me?
He's really trying hard to become Sephiroth.
If you were born from me, then that means you're a part of me. I'll accept that and keep on living. Taking the weak route, are we? Go on then. But stay vigilant, or the night may come when this shadow consumes you. I'm used to your threats, but I'll heed your warning all the same.
Good morning. Didn't get enough sleep?
No, it's not that.
Then what?
I think I had a strange dream.
Oh? About what?
I don't remember exactly, but I think it was important.
Well, whatever it was. You seem less tired than you were yesterday.
Now that you mention it, I do feel like a load has been lifted.
Good. Now let's get moving. We still have a lot to do.
Yeah. I'm not giving up.
Ooh, yay. A testament proving Alphen has completely mastered his traits and surpassed his previous limits. Can he stop lowering his own HP when he does a support call? Boost attack enhancement. You complete both of a character's subquests to obtain their essence, so the character's boost attack traits have been enhanced. Every party member's boost attack can be enhanced.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Does Volran have crazy fangirls like Sephiroth? This game is not popular enough for him to have fangirls. Let's be honest here.
What are you looking at?
I'm not sure. The world in front of me, I guess. Nothing has really changed, but somehow it feels like I'm looking at something new. Even the stars are brighter. It's like a wall that was always there is gone now. It's hard to describe.
Maybe your breakthrough has let you see things differently.
You think so? Yeah, you might be right. Maybe I was scared.
That people would be disappointed in you?
Yes. But then I was thinking, do you remember the last thing Volran said to me?
If you choose to walk that path, you choose that path. You choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. I remember.
If I kept trying to play the hero everyone wanted me to be, I may have ended up just like he said. Of course, I know this won't solve all my problems. I'm sure there will still be times when I face betrayal or despair. But I can accept that if it's the result of my own choices. As long as I make my own decisions, I will be the master of my own fate. It's strange how a simple change in one's mindset can make such a big difference. It's not like I'm doing anything differently.
You freed yourself. It's been a while, but you finally look like yourself again, Alphen.
Thanks. Thank you, Xion.
Yeah, it's a shame this game didn't get as much attention. Like, obviously I know it's not like a blockbuster hit, but I think it's worth at least a little bit more attention than it actually got.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
But unfortunately, it seems like nowadays... Actually, let me buy these first before I forget. Like nowadays, like AAA games, people don't really buy them anymore. I mean, not to say people don't buy them, like... Back in the day, back in my day, like when a game came out, you know, it was kind of almost ubiquitous. Most people online would get it because consoles and games were a bit more affordable back then. And all the artists I would follow would draw fan art of these games. But nowadays, it seems like, unless a game is very mainstay, like Final Fantasy 16 when it came out became very mainstay, big hit, everyone was talking about it. Even people who didn't play it were drawing Clive and stuff. So unless a game reaches those heights, people usually don't want to spend money because consoles are expensive, games are expensive. If you want a good PC to play these games, that's also expensive. That's why games like Genshin Impact are doing so well, because it's a mobile game, right? You can download it on your phone, you can play it, it's technically free. Especially with the gacha system. If you don't spend money, or if you don't spend too much money, it still feels like you earned the character, because it's like, oh, I got so-and-so on my 50-50. It feels like you earned them, even though you know, it's really just a saving and money and gambling system, right? It's not like, you know, like back in the day when you played like Super Smash Bros. Melee, you had to unlock all the characters on the roster, right? Like, that was effort. But it's no wonder, like, mobile game market is doing really well, because, like, you know, you get into it, it's free, big fandom, accessible, mobile devices, tricks you into spending a little bit at a time, so that you don't realize that you've dropped hundreds of dollars on it if you spend it, instead of just, you know, coughing up the $60, $70 for the one AAA game, right? So it's all about, you know, that new type of mindset, which I have not personally really bought into, right? But that's just kind of the way that gaming's moving, and, you know, I'm not a big fan of that, but that's just kind of the reality. I mean, see, Tales has always been, like, popular, but when I say popular, it's like, in like niche circles, right? Like Symphonia, a lot of people know about because it is fairly well known. But like as a series, like, do you know how many people I talk to? They're like, "Oh, I didn't even know that there was a new Tales game that came out 2 years ago," or "I didn't even know about this game," or "I've only heard about this one Tales game." Like, it's not like, if you talk to the right people online, right? Like, I follow a lot of artists, a lot of Japanese artists. You know, you follow the right people, the algorithm will feed you that stuff. But like, if I walk down the street and asked a random schmuck on the street what Tales was, they would not know what it is. But if I walk down the street and asked a random schmuck what Final Fantasy was, there's a good chance they might actually know what it is, right? So it's like different levels of popularity, right? So like, I think among like JRPG buffs, Tales still is fairly popular, or at least well known. But general populace, not so much, right? And with fandom, like, fandom is very dependent on having people, right? Like, when people draw fan art or something, it's like free advertising. It gets more people interested in it. When people make memes of a game, it gets more interest. When people post videos of a game, it gets more interest. So if you don't have like a thriving fandom, it's hard.
Somebody's asking for help.
I mean, same thing with
that'll be too hard to deal
mobile
with.
games, right? Genshin Impact, again, I keep using that as an example, because I don't like Genshin Impact, but I know it's popular, is, you know, the fandom goes wild. Everyone draws, like, every time they reveal a new character, everyone draws that character and starts posting content. It spreads. It gets people involved, even if they're not even playing the game, right? It's like a new way of marketing now. Oh, where could that boy have gone?
Hey.
What's wrong? Are you searching for someone? Alphen, yes, I'm looking for my son. He went out to get some fruit, but he hasn't come back. So you came way up here to search for him from a higher vantage point. It shouldn't take that long to pop over to shop for some fruit, right? I didn't give him any money, so I think he must have gone outside of town to pick it by himself. Is there anywhere nearby where fruit grows? It doesn't seem like there would be. Truth be told, I fell ill a few days back, and my son said he'd get some fruit to help me recover. Sounds like a kind boy. He always has been, but he's been so active ever since we were freed from slavery. He says he wants to do anything he can to help others, and I'd love to support him, but he worries me so. I see. Now that he's freed, he has things he wants to do.
Alphen.
We should find him quickly. If he runs into any Zugos, he'll be in danger.
Right.
I agree. The road to Moscow is closed, so let's start our search in Iglia Wastes. My son's name is Delio. Please find him for me. Oh, it's odd for them to name an NPC in one of these side quests that were not in the base game.
I hope that kid hasn't gone too far. But speaking of doing what you want, Shion, what's something you've always wanted to do?
Me? I may have mentioned, but I have some general ideas. Cooking, clothing design, things like that. I haven't decided on a particular thing I want to do yet, though.
I see. There's no rush, so give it some thought.
Even the base game in Arise, they were kind of stingy about giving NPCs names.
Okay, off we go.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm just going around the bend. Just around the bend.
Out of our way!
When did I get so popular? Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this!
Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Raging Luna Storm!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Go no further!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc! I'm surrounded! I'm on a roll now!
Between heaven and earth. Radiant
This one's a rocket! Savage roll! I'll back it! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Resonate with the earth!
That'll bring you down!
Talon hard no further! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
Denied!
Meteor! Too much to handle.
Oh, come on, let me do the break art.
It certainly wasn't the most meaningful battle.
Just think of it as one step closer to our next meal.
Ah, yeah.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Let's get you out of the way.
Super swallow dance!
More where that came from.
That was almost too easy.
That wasn't even enough to burn off a snack.
I'm always...
Oh, hi.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Negative.
Thought I got this guy, but he wasn't in the other group.
Wind astral energy.
I'm on a roll now.
Let's finish this.
Kara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I've been doing really great lately.
Are you Delio by any chance? Your father is looking for you.
Whoa! The blazing sword? And I remember you too!
You're the one who gave us the elevator key at Ganymede Castle.
Oh, that's why this person gets a name.
Yep. You saved my life that day. I made it out safely thanks to you.
Glad you're safe. My name is Alphen, and this is Shion.
I'm Delio. Nice to meet you.
Your father told us what you're doing out here. This is a dangerous place for fruit picking, especially alone.
But my father's been tired, and I want to help him feel better. When I was forced to work at Ganymede Castle, I saw so many people work until they dropped. When you came and freed us all, I was so happy. That's when I decided I wanted to help people too. And I thought I could start by helping my dad. But I don't have any weapons. So I thought about what else I could do.
Delio.
How about this? We'll gather fruit for you.
Shion?
Oh, really? I haven't found any yet and was starting to worry about what I'd do.
Yes, leave it to us. You go back home and wait with your father.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Shion.
I'm sorry I answered without consulting you first.
No, it's fine. I felt the same way after all.
I just want to show support for that child.
Yeah, I know.
Well, lucky him, we already have the fruit we need.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Welcome back!
We got some fruit for you. Here, take it.
Are you sure? Is it okay to touch you?
Yes, I'm all right now. Listen, I'm sorry about what I said back at Ganymede Castle.
It's okay. I was a little surprised, but Alphen told me it wasn't my fault, so I didn't let it bother me. Thanks for the fruit. It looks so delicious. I'll share some with my dad right away.
Ha ha! How wonderful. You've both been such a big help.
Our actions had greater benefits than we realized. I'm really glad we were able to free those people from slavery. Shion? What's the matter?
That child is just like I was when I was freed from my thorns. Once I no longer had to deal with them, I thought of so many things I wanted to do. Am I selfish?
No, not at all. I think it's a good thing.
I'm not so sure. But after meeting that boy, I think I want to do more of the things I thought of.
Is that right? Well, I'll be here to support you. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
That means a lot. Thanks, Alphen.
That was nice. It would suck if every character's second quest also made me fight someone in their dreams.
So, have you thought about what you want to do first?
A little. I think that coming up with outfits sounds more fun than just reviewing clothing.
Oh yeah? I think that's great.
Thanks. And a new look for you is at the top of my list, Alphen.
Just don't pick anything too wild, okay?
We'll do Shion's other quest while we're at it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
But we did, Rinwell. You just didn't see it.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully
they're
it's nothing
having their
that'll be
celebration.
too hard to deal with.
Welcome. Care for some fresh bread? We have samples of our brand new Gladys's donuts. Get them before they're gone. Here you go. Please try them out.
Thank you.
Thanks, I will. But aren't Gladys's donuts a Calaglian local specialty?
All right!
Oh, you know them. We spoke with people from Calaglia and got permission to make and sell them here. We have permission to manufacture and sell, don't we, Dad?
Huh.
How do you even know what those are? Guess it's a sign you're a good helper to your father. Oh yeah, my girls are the best. I just wish my donuts would sell.
Oh?
Really? Donuts are very popular in Calaglia. They sell out in an instant there. It's the Sislodian cold. The donuts get stiff and lose their delicious chewiness. We're helping Dad improve the dough, but nothing we've tried has helped. If we can improve it and boost sales, it'll be not just a shop that benefits, but Calaglia too.
Well?
In that case, why don't you ask the man who invented Gladys's donuts?
Oh.
Oh great, we have to go find him again. He's a very kind man. I'm sure he can come up with a special donut that suits Sislodia and its cold climate.
Yeah!
Dad, let's go talk to him. But I can't close down the shop. We have regular customers we need to serve every day. If only some kind souls could go talk to him for us. If only there was someone here who knew him and suggested the idea who can go talk to him.
Got it.
We can go if you don't mind. Really? That would be much appreciated.
Yay!
Thank you, miss. Here, take this bread as thanks. My sister and I made it ourselves. Look at that, payment in advance. We'll be sure to earn it. Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today.
I'm amazed that Gladys's donuts have spread all the way to Sislodia.
They've become a true Calaglian delicacy, haven't they?
Imagine how great it'll be once we start getting the new kind made for Sislodia.
It'll be great, sure. But I'm a little worried about the effect it's going to have on our funds.
Right. Sorry about that.
Were you able to talk to the person who made the donuts? We haven't managed to find him yet, but we will, I promise. I see. We'll be in front of the shop, so stop by when you can. It's kind of nice, like, all the side quests in the DLC references side quests, or not all of it, but actually a lot of the main story and the side quests in the DLC reference side quests from the base game, so not to say they weren't, not to say I question whether they were canon, but it's nice to be like, oh yeah, they are important here. Like, the donuts get mentioned so much. Or the wedding between that girl and the Danon girl and the Renin man.
Looks like we made it here in one
piece.
piece.
Yeah, thanks, I'm having fun. I also like how the character quests are like half voice acted. So I don't have to read everything.
Do it! Kikara, I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life! Mega Ray! Talon Hurricane! I'm just getting started! Can't get out of this!
In here!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll turn it up!
Now!
Laser Spear! Turn it out! Now I'm in the corner!
Banana, let's
Down on
go!
the ground!
A comfortable win.
I was wondering when we see Gordino again, because he was like, "You'll see me again." We didn't see him in any other side quests, so
Discourteous, aren't you?
doing that other side quest must have been a prerequisite for this one.
I shall provide assistance!
Eat Hydration Orb!
Super Swallow Dance!
Thunderblade!
River Drop just getting started! Turn back! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! On your
Disaster wine! Come forward, purity!
I'm on a roll now.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
You like Dohalim in this outfit? Yeah, it looks pretty good on him.
Ow! Eat this!
Warrior trilogy!
Turn to ash!
I tornado!
Super swallow! Now I'm in the groove!
My astral magic!
I'm on a roll now! Dohalim! Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Acceptable. Prepare to be seized. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Those guys sure didn't let us go easy on them.
Though it was never our intention to do so.
Oh yeah. We gotta show them what we're made of after all.
Let me just go swimming in this ice-cold water. And diving. Ooh, I got money. That's better than fish. What are you doing over here, Gordino?
That was refreshing.
You act like you just took a bath.
What items are you gonna ask me to collect this time?
Hey there.
Oh, there you are. We want to talk to you about Sislodian donuts. That's quite out of the blue, but sure, I'm all ears. What is it? Interesting. So Gladys's donuts had that kind of issue, huh? Fascinating. I know, right? If we can solve it, it'll help both Calaglia and Sislodia.
Watch it.
No, not that. What's got my interest is unlocking the potential of a new delicacy. I thought you'd say that. Do you have any advice to help solve the problem?
Very nice.
I'll think about it. Revision's a part of gourmet after all. Let's see. Maybe.
Yes.
That's it, I got it. The perfect thing for Sislodia is... Rival Kumades.
Huh?
Rival what?
Ah!
Rival Lucumades. I thought I'd try making something based off a dish known as Lucumades. Listen up, appearance-wise, they're no different from normal donuts. But the dough is extra sticky and fluffy. It won't stiffen up even in freezing Sislodia.
Oh, wow.
That sounds perfect. Tell us how to make them. Sure, but first you must try them, and that means I need the ingredients to make them. Also, I'm gonna let you sell these without my permission.
Got it.
Okay, we'll gather everything right away. Just tell us what you need. Love that enthusiasm. I get it, though. The donuts do sound awful tasty, don't they?
Yes.
Come back once you have everything, and I'll introduce you to a new flavor experience.
Oh?
Oh? Can't you just use the ingredients we've got in hand to make a sample?
Well?
This is all you asked for, right? Even though you didn't tell me exactly what you wanted.
Yes.
Yes, that'll do. Alright, give me a bit and I'll get to work on whipping them up. Wait, Law, you look a little different. Alright, prepare yourselves to fully savor the flavor of an all-new culinary experience. Can't wait to try it. This texture. Yeah, he just carries a deep fryer with him everywhere, obviously. Him in the middle of this frozen lake in a suit. Wow, they're the chewiest, fluffiest donuts I've ever had. Good thing Law swapped out with me so I had a chance to try them. These should stay soft even in the cold of Sislodia.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gordino. The Sislodian bakers will be thrilled.
How about it?
Ishion, why don't we bring some back for the kids so they can try them firsthand? If that's the case, I can make some more for those kids.
Thanks.
Thanks, Gordino, but that's a lot of work for you. Allow us to help.
Yeah.
Good idea. There's still ingredients left, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Alright, let's make some donuts. All done. We may have made too many. Better to have too many than too few. Let's take them back to Sisloden. How are you gonna carry them across the frozen lake? We're gonna have to swim with these.
Moron!
Hold on now, there's one more thing left to do.
Oh?
There is, what? The most important part. You ready? Listen up, this dish is... Oh, are they gonna do a cute pose?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Exquisite. Aw. Last time we did a quest with him, they did a cute pose together. Are you okay? Oh, cooking has made me so famished. I can't come up with anything good. Oh well, forget about it. I'll show you an amazing one the next time you come around.
Seriously?
Quite the spirit. When it comes to gourmet, he's the real deal. Let's go share these samples with the girls at the bakery. Is he just gonna hang out here forever? Oh, he's gone.
What happened to the other samples?
Sorry, Rinwell. I may have eaten a few of them. But hear me out. I tried really hard to stop at 3, but before I knew it, I'd had 6.
Even 3 would have been 3 too many.
Gion.
Damn, it's cold.
Yeah, Shion's got the stomach like Kirby. She is pink. You're right. We just got the donuts for you, and we brought samples too. Care to try them?
You did it!
Thank you, miss. They look great. Yum. Chewy, fluffy, delicious. These just might hold up to the low temperatures in Solia.
All right!
Perfect. That makes the effort all worth it, doesn't it, Shion? I only helped out a little. By the way, where are your father and sister?
Okay!
Oh, they went out to restock, so I'm looking after the shop. Is that right? Well, we got samples for them, too, so I'll leave them with you. Oh, so many! You're like a donut vendor or something. Actually, she's more of like a donut eater. You know, it might actually be fun to make and sell special local versions of Gladys's donuts for each region.
Yeah!
She on the donut vendor. She on the donut vendor. I'm sure Alphen would be right there with you.
Huh?
What? Well, it might not be so bad, actually. Anyway, we still have some donuts left. What should we do with them?
Okay!
I have an idea. Some customers the other day were interested in Gladys's donuts. They said they came from a place called Pelagian, and they wanted to sell their donuts in their city.
Shion?
Why don't we bring the donuts to Pelagian?
Yes.
I agree. Wait, so my quest isn't over yet?
I'm shocked that you voluntarily parted with the leftover donuts, Shion.
Hey, give me some credit. I already put some aside for myself. There were still more left, though, so I went along with Rinwell's idea.
What? When was this?
Figures. Nothing gets between Shion and good food.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Thank you again for the donuts. Those donuts were delicious. My father was even moved to tears by how good they were. Hey, DJ French Fry. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. The DLC's been good. I'm enjoying it. She needs a donut outfit. Okay, so in Basara, of course I'm going to talk about Basara. I can't remember if it was Basara 3 Utage or Basara 4. But, like, Motonari, his weapon is like a giant ring blade, right? And his default stance, he holds the ring around himself. And of course Basara is hilarious. So when they do joke weapons, they go like all out. So his joke weapon in one of the games was like a giant donut. It was like a giant French cruller. And it was super thick. So when he wore it around himself, it basically clipped all over his outfit. And then for one of his attacks, he takes his ring blade and he splits it into 2 separate blades and attacks people with it. And then he reconnects them together. So they made the French cruller, half of it was beige, and the other half of it was like a light green. So they were like 2 colors, and they separated perfectly into 2 halves so that he could like slash people with and then reconnect. And like the division of the colors was perfectly in line with one of the grooves on the cruller. It was really funny. No one does joke weapons like Basara. You think it's like, oh, this is kind of funny idea for a joke weapon. Basara's like, no, let's crank it up to 10.
We finally made it.
Is something wrong? You've been staring at us for a while now. The silent type, eh? Don't think we'll get an answer out of him like this. It's unfortunate, but many of the people who came down from Lenicus are still wary of us. I know, from the child's perspective, we must seem like the bad guys. But all the more reason for us to do what we can to ease this boy's anxieties, right? This is about the only thing I can do right now, but... Would you accept this donut? Will you eat this food you got from a stranger you've just met? Donut, why give it to me? What about just getting to know us better? Is that enough of a reason? How'd you feel talking to me like this? Was it scary? Not at all.
Well?
Then I'd be very happy if you accepted these donuts. When your stomach gets full, it fills your heart too. Fine, but just a bite. You're right, that's really good. Sounds like you enjoyed it. Here, take enough for your family too. Thanks.
That boy's anxieties seemed sufficiently eased. What's the matter, Shion?
We're suddenly gonna start voice acting the rest of this cutscene now.
I used to be afraid of handing things to people. If I accidentally touched them, I'd end up hurting them. But it's different now. That boy's hand was warm.
The food you cooked warmed it. And not just his hand, but his heart too.
I hope you're right.
How many more people do I have to give donuts to? How long is this quest?
I realized something from this experience. Kids tend to take a liking to you, don't they?
You think so? I think it's just because the donuts turned out well. At any rate, I'm glad that we were able to share Calaclia's specialty with more of the world, and that I could personally hand it to so many people. I didn't know human touch could be so warm.
Yeah, and that feeling of warmth really stays with you too. But anyway, I guess that's the end of our donut sharing. Speaking of which, I haven't even tried one yet.
Don't worry, I saved some for you.
Thanks. I'll try one right away. Man, that's tasty! Knowing how much effort you put into them makes them taste even sweeter.
You might be exaggerating a bit. Still, I like seeing people so happy. That's one more recipe under my belt. Maybe next I should invite a lot of people over for a big dinner party.
That's a great idea. I'll help you prepare when the time comes.
I'll take you up on that offer. I'll have to practice making some delicious dishes until then. That way I'll be able to make and eat whatever I want, whenever I want.
Talk about an ulterior motive. But it's good that you're able to touch so many people, both literally and figuratively. Those donuts you made were really good, Shion. I can understand why they made all those kids so happy.
Thanks. Hey, Alphen? I was wondering, what if, and this is a pretty big if, what would you think if I said I wanted to open my own donut shop?
Huh? Really?
No, it's not that it's something I really want to do. It's just that I remembered something Rinwell said to me. She said, if you're going to sell donuts, I'm sure Alphen would be right there with you.
She said that? Well, yeah, I guess she was right. Whatever you decide to do in life, I'll be there to support you and help in any way I can.
Alphen, are you saying...
But you know, if we ever really open a store, I want to make and sell my own donuts too.
Wait, Alphen?
He's gonna make a spicy donut.
What if we made spicy donuts? Wouldn't those be the trendiest donuts ever?
What? Are you crazy? Yuck! It's my store, so I'm only going to sell donuts that I think are good.
In that case, I'll just have to make some spicy donuts that you think are good.
You know, Alphen, you can be really stubborn when you want to be.
I'm not the only one. So, what do you think? Are you gonna hire me at your donut shop?
Well, I guess I can take your application under consideration.
Alphen, you should just propose to her with a donut ring.
Just one type of food allowed us to connect with so many people.
And those connections led to even more.
All the more reason for us to cherish each new bond we make.
Yeah, Shion cooks a meal, she's gonna make all 3 courses donut related somehow. Okay, oh, let's do Rinwell's quest. She's got one in Pelegion, so that's convenient. Thanks for stopping by the stream, Ash. We'll catch you next time. Hope you rest well.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Give me a break, it's not like Danins can use magic. But that lady who's friends with the blazing sword could. Forget about it, it's impossible. Quit trying to act like a Renin.
Hey!
Hey, easy there, no need to fight. It's the blazing sword, it's lady friend. Hey, listen to this. I want to use Astral Arcs just like you do, but she keeps saying I can't. It's crazy talk, a Danin pretending to be a Renin. You shouldn't talk like that. She just looks up to Rinwell, no need to shame her. But it's not possible for Danins to use Astral Arts, I mean, even Renins. Hey, wait. She ran off. I thought I can get along well with her. We were having a normal conversation, everything. I said that Danins might be able to use magic in the future and asked her to show me a trick. Then she suddenly got angry and, well, you saw. I see. Seems like even if there is a path to reconciliation between Danins and Renins, it's a long one. Can I still be friends with that girl, or is it impossible because I'm Danin? I'm sure there's a way. You never know. It's possible she was angry about something else and doesn't care about who's Renin, who's Danin. Hey, do you have some kind of magic for that, to make her my friend?
Sorry.
Sorry, magic doesn't work like that. That's what I thought. I guess it really is impossible for Danins and Renins to be friends. That's not true. Look, I'll find some way for you two to be friends. That's a tall promise there. You mean it? You promise? Thank you. Oh, what am I gonna do now, Alphen? I got a little carried away there.
Alright.
The two of us will just have to find a way to make them friends. Glad you're on board. There's gotta be something we can do. I think our first move is finding out the girl who stormed off.
That Renin girl seemed like she was hiding something.
Everyone has their secrets, even children.
For now, let's focus on finding her.
Someone may know where the girl went. We should try asking kids around town if they know anything.
Did you find a way to make her my friend yet? Sorry, not yet, but I will, I promise. Okay, I trust you. I'll be waiting. I'm gonna force a friendship upon you two. No, I don't know anyone like that. Really? You live in the same part of town. Surely you played with her at some point. I'll never play with her. My mother told me not to. Sounds like that poor girl's been treated like dirt by the Renins. Kids can be so mean. You mean the girl with the super weak astral energy, right? Sure, I know her. No one takes her serious. Renins only respect Renins with strong astral energy. So her astral energy's weak. I think I can see why she got so angry. She jelly. She jelly like a donut.
I'll take that.
Talking about the girl who makes those cool necklaces, right?
Huh?
Necklaces? I didn't know about those. Oh yeah, she's really good with her hands. A while back I had her make a ring for my sister. It wasn't a donut though. Talent with jewelry crafting gets you nowhere at Renins though.
Thanks.
Sounds like she's got a real talent though. Thanks for the info.
I still don't know where she went. I think we've gotten the picture.
Yeah. Her astral energy is weak, so she's been ostracized by the Renins.
So when the Danin girl acted like she could use astral arts, it set her off.
Wait, Alphen. I have an idea. The Renin girl is good with jewelry, right? So maybe if we give her some materials to make necklaces with, It would help them become friends.
Worth a shot. After all, most people are happy when others show interest in what they like.
Besides, I don't want her to feel trapped, just because Renin values say someone's aptitude with astral energy determines their worth. I want her to know that she can focus on what she enjoys and be herself.
We should relay that message and give her some supplies for her art.
Then that settles it. First, let's gather supplies. Now that I think about it, a book I once read had some information about materials used in Danan necklaces, so I know where we can start.
Once we've got everything, let's take them to the Danan girl and fill her in on our plan.
It isn't easy being different. That's something Nazamil and I know all too well, which is all the more reason to do everything we can to help that girl.
I can relate too, but I'll let Rinwell take the lead on this one.
I agree. This seems important to her.
Oh no, I don't think I have all the ingredients. No, I need 5 blistering fangs. Google. Hopefully it's not as long of a farm as we did yesterday for those punishing vambraces. Oh, these guys, these are also from the, You can actually, oh, you can buy them from any merchant for 11,500 each. Wait, you get blistering fangs from the same boars that you fight alongside the murder apes. How come I didn't get many yesterday? Okay, well, how many do I actually have? Which tab is it on? Is it on this tab? No, this is like key items. Materials. Blistering Fang. I have 2. Okay, I'll buy them. I'm just gonna buy them. Oops, I keep pressing the button to switch party leader. I bet I must have had more of these at one point, but I must have used them to craft something.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Aha. Ooh, I have a bit of a discount too. Oops, I don't need to buy that many.
Those are all the materials we need for the necklaces.
Let's take everything back so she can get started.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Kisara would be like, these are expensive necklaces. Time is money, Kisara. It's not like we need to buy anything else.
We finally made it.
Excuse me. If you've got something to say, then say it already. I'm sure you're just gonna make fun of me like everyone else.
Great, you're both here. Got a minute? I just found some pretty materials. Think you could use these to make accessories?
Oh? Wow! I've never seen anything like this. I can make a nice necklace or even earrings with this stuff.
How big are these fangs? I only give you 5 fangs. How are you gonna make a whole necklace out of it?
But hey, I don't know much about those kinds of crafts. Do you think you could teach me sometime?
What? I don't know about that.
You sure? I heard you've got a knack for that kind of thing.
Fine. I guess I could show you a thing or two.
I like how we were able to ask around about her too, even though we don't know her name.
Thank you. Oh, can this girl join us? The more the merrier, right?
Fine, whatever. None of the Renins ever had anything nice to say about my necklaces, though.
Listen, I'm sorry about before. I only brought up magic because I wanted to be friends. I don't know anything about making necklaces, so can you show me? And Will you be my friend?
Okay, and I'm sorry too.
Looks like they've made up.
Yeah, the two of them always wanted to be friends. So I hope they keep getting along. Oh, right. There's something I'd like to say to you two. Is that okay? The world is full of all kinds of people. Everyone has their talents and shortcomings. But there's more to them than that. Whether they're Danon or Renan, if people can work together to appreciate each other's differences, the world will be a better place.
Oh, I see. I don't really know about that yet.
It's okay. I've been figuring it out little by little myself.
Alright then. I'll teach you how to make cute necklaces, just like me.
Right now? Sorry, I appreciate the offer, but I'm kind of busy at the moment. But the two of you should just go ahead and make them without me.
Got it. Thank you, miss.
Rinwell's like, let's make necklaces together. Hey, let's invite this other girl. Okay, now I'm ditching.
That went well. They're getting along and even included you in their new circle of friends.
Hey Aru, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the sleeveless redeem. We're doing well today.
Oh, stop it. You'll make me blush. But seeing the two of them made me realize I really want to get close with Nazamil. Not just as an adventuring partner, but as a true friend.
I'm sure you can do just that. Good job, Rinwell. Sounds like those two were able to make up thanks to you.
Yeah, it looks like they were able to clear up their misunderstanding with each other. I hope they can become good friends.
I hope so too. But what if something goes wrong and they get in another fight?
Shion?
I'm sorry. It's just... I can't stop thinking about it. What's to keep the same thing from happening all over again?
Shion, don't worry. Working through their differences is how kids learn to understand each other and become closer friends.
She's right. Kids may fight a lot, but they usually make up quickly.
I see. I guess you would know better. I never had those kinds of experiences.
But you and I were like that too, weren't we, Shion? We clashed with each other sometimes, but we also talked a lot. And in the end, that's how the two of us became friends, right? So if we could do it, I'm sure those kids will be just fine.
Rinwell. Yeah, you're right. If you believe in them, then I'm sure they'll be okay too.
Oh, but you know, the only reason I feel that way now is because I had the chance to become friends with you, Shion. It was only because of you that I was able to help those kids make up with each other. So, thank you, Shion. I'm really glad we became friends.
Yeah, same here, Rinwell. I'm so grateful I get to have a friend like you.
I think this event shows just how much Rinwell has grown.
I agree. She's come a long way from when we first met.
Kisara, I'm not done growing either. There's no way Rinwell will end up taller than me, right?
That's not the kind of growth we're talking about.
Though your dignity shrinks by the day, Law.
Oh, poor Law. Hey, what should we make next? I know, the last thing we made was a necklace, so let's make matching rings. Yeah, teach us how to make pretty rings. Like I was like, don't worry, kids fight all the time. They'll just make call-out posts on Twitter for each other and then stop talking to each other after that. That's all. Okay, let's do Rinwell's other quest. Oh, thanks for calling Kirby. Hey, Kirby. Nowhere in sight. Ugh, what have I done?
Well...
What's the matter? Looks like you keep checking the books on that shelf over and over. Oh, I'm sorry, there's just a specific book I'm looking for. You're having trouble finding it. Yes, I'm afraid I might have mistakenly thrown it out. I've searched high and low, but I still can't find it, which must mean... I'm so sorry.
No.
No need to apologize, everyone makes mistakes, however big or small. What kind of book is it anyway? If I recall, I think it was called Where Do Relics Come From? Wow, that sounds interesting. I'd love to read it, but it might be lost, right? Still, the fact you continue searching for it must mean you have no memory of disposing of it, yes. That's right, I must have lost it when I was organizing. Ugh. It may have been mixed in that pile of books the street vendor purchased from me. But I can't leave my post to chase down the vendor.
How about it?
In that case, I can go ask for you. Really, you'd do that? Yep, I'm interested in the book myself, and I owe a lot to this library.
Dohalim?
You'll help me out, won't you? Sure. I may be able to learn something from this book myself. I love how whenever you accept a quest, it's always two characters together, and then one of them asks the other if you should accept it. Thank you so much, I can tell you exactly where the vendor is.
Where do relics come from? Well, that's an interesting title. I wonder what it has to say.
An intriguing question indeed. Where do relics come from, and where do they go? I'd love to learn our predecessors' views on the subject.
But objects don't move on their own, you know.
That's not what the title means.
I can't believe I misplaced such an important book. Sure hope I find it soon. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll turn up. We should locate that book as soon as we can, for her peace of mind if nothing else. Yeah, I've lost a book, it's called From the Far Reaches of Hell. Get that Octopath Traveler crossover, right? Oh, I just got a book weapon for Rinwell. Yeah, the book's called Loveless. I heard this Genesis guy really likes that one.
We've reached our destination.
Where do relics come from? If I remember correctly, a Cyslodian peddler came to buy it. Really? When was this? Let's see, it was some time ago. The book may be up for sale in the Cyslodian bookshop, so you may want to go check there.
What?
It's got all the way to Cyslodia, but it might be a priceless tome. The further away it is, the more it makes me want to read it. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to Cyslodia. I suppose it settles it. Can you tell us more about the peddler? I hear he's opened up a shop in the Cyslodian Central Plaza.
My thanks.
You have my thanks for the information. We shall go see for ourselves. Look, it's a kitty. I'm kind of surprised that Law's not involved in any of Rinwell's character quests. It also is annoying that the teleport zone for the Central Plaza is a bit of a distance away.
We've reached our destination.
Like I have to go all the way down the street instead of just quick traveling directly to the plaza or to this intersection. Ah, well. Guess we're lucky we have quick travel at all. Back in my day, we didn't have quick travel.
Well...
You have a book called Where Do Relics Come From? We heard you purchased it in Vicint. I've come quite a long ways, but I'm sorry to say I sold that particular book to a traveling vendor from Calaglia. Gosh!
Huh?
What, Calaglia? The book's as seasoned traveler as ourselves. Oh, aren't you a funny one? I've never heard anyone talk about an object like it's a traveler before. Is that so? Things get passed from person to person and get taken to all kinds of places, over tens, maybe hundreds of years. Things we have now or valuables may someday...
Good.
Where do relics come from? Where do they go? Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
I think I get it. You sure seem set on reading that book. You ought to visit Ulzebek. That's where the vendor was headed.
Agreed.
Understood. To Ulzebek we go. And we're burning off all
We've
our
reached
donut
our
calories.
destination.
Traveling the realm. I remember that book. Oh, let me guess. When I was passing through the Rudier Forest, I was attacked by Zoogles and dropped the darn thing. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say you sold it to someone else.
Huh?
What? That's the way we just came. You tell us exactly where you dropped it. If there's still Zoogles there, we can take care of them as we search. You seriously gonna look for it? Guess I can't go myself as long as there are Zoogles. Alright then, if you do find the book, it's yours. You seem pretty fired up about it after all. Hopefully I didn't pay a fortune for this thing and now I'm just giving it away for free.
Thanks.
Really? Thank you. We'll go search right away. You come and you see the Zoogles like reading it politely. Oh, forgot Messia's right here. I mean, in the base game, there's a path between Uzbek and Messia, but... Oh, there's no quick travel point there. Fine, I'll walk through this place.
Judging
Let's
by
check the fire.
stench, I'd say the animals.
Let's see if there's a skit.
All this snow reminds me of when we first met, Law.
Jeez, Alphen, you're gonna make me blush over here.
I remember. I almost blew you into a million pieces.
Well, that got dark fast. About time to call it a day. Proper rest is just as important as proper training.
That's like how Law always goes like, judging by the stench, the animals of the ranch must have matured. It's like, how do you smell that from here?
All right, guys. Ready to go?
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
Let's see what you've got.
Eat this! I'll smash you!
Tear you to shreds! They're
No
surrounding
further!
us! Cyan instant!
I'm on it!
Living your dreams!
No dawn shall break
Gets by me! Fired up!
Here's evil!
I'm on a roll now! Soaring blast!
Now!
Goodwill! Even descent! Flashing bang! With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm on it! Hurricane! Rip the tag! Now watch it!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Eat dirt! Where are you going? Do it! Fighting with you guys always brings back...
Ow!
I can't imagine what
Are
would
these
be
birds
without you.
casting like ice tornado on me?
Yeah! Go get him, Shion!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Oh, when you recover, you have to press it twice. I think in the last couple streams, I just hit the triangle once and assume I am recovered because my HP bar is filled, but I don't actually accept it. That's why Alphen's still at low HP all the time.
Look! It's gotta be that book over there!
Honestly, look, they're just
But it doesn't
quietly
look
sitting
like
there
those
reading it.
Zoogles are going anywhere anytime soon.
We can't let the book get damaged. We have to get it back quickly.
They're just, aw, they're just reading.
Way. I'm surrounded! Now we're in a vine? Lost my focus! You shouldn't have messed with
Here's
me!
evil!
Savage roar!
Raging storm!
I'm free!
What's your left
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Mega ray! I'll smash you!
This one's mine!
Talon
That'll bring you
hurricane!
down to water and blah 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 magic! Oh, thank goodness. It's a little dirty, but it looks mostly unharmed.
As this book's knowledge is imparted to those who possess it, it may become a relic itself someday.
That's true. I feel like I found the answer to the book's question before I even read it. Relics sure are fascinating, aren't they, Dohalim?
Indeed. They're stimulating and teach us countless new things.
But we ought to return this one to its rightful place. Let's go back to Vicent, shall we? Books are easily damaged, so we've got to handle it with care.
You're the temperamental one here. You be careful.
Oh, shut up! Thunderblade!
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, poor Law. Besides, Brynwell, you're the one using books as weapons.
That's it! That's the book! Thank you so much.
It took us on quite the journey, but I think we were able to grow as a result.
Oh, right. That book was dropped before we found it. But it isn't seriously damaged, is it?
It looks to be fine. No pages are missing from what I can tell. The cover's a little scuffed up, but I can take care of that no problem.
Oh, good! Then this valuable text is back where it belongs.
Yeah, it's a relief the book made its way back. But more importantly, since you're the one who said you really wanted to read the book, nothing would make me happier than you giving it a read.
Well, like Dohalim said, it's already taught us the importance and appeal of relics. Really, I should be the one thanking you. But I'll definitely read it after you've finished restoring it.
Yes, I'll let you know once it's ready. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yay!
I wonder when I'll be able to read that book. I can hardly wait to crack it open.
Once we've both finished it, we should share our thoughts on what it has to say.
Maybe I'll give it a read too.
Why bother? I'm sure you'll fall asleep after a few pages.
The hell I will! Just you watch. I'll show you I can do something if I set my mind to it.
Stop taking jabs at poor Law. The pairs are coming along nicely. You could pick up the book once they're all done. Also, we didn't get a skit after that one. Oh look, a Danon reading with a Renin. That's nice. Okay, let's move on to Law's quest. So he has one in Uzbek, but I feel like that one's probably kind of important-ish. So let's see if we can do the other one first. We can find it. So Kisaras are both here. Does he have two in Uzbek? They might be back-to-back, actually. I don't see any others. Okay, I guess we'll just do them both.
You finally made it.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Like all the two NPCs to synchronize their actions. I really think we ought to ask the Crimson Crows to go rescue him. Forget about it, he had it coming anyway.
I guess...
Whoa, I don't like the sound of that. What's going on? Aren't you one of the Crimson Crows? Well, since you're asking. When we were out gathering food in the Iglia waste, we came across a Renin boy. He went off towards this area infested with Zoogles.
Hey!
What? You gotta be kidding me. Why did you stop him? Hey, we tried to say something, but he said he doesn't want to talk to Danons. He left before we could stop him, and we were, you know, busy with our work.
Hey!
We're still talking about a child here, you know. The least he could have done is warn him of the danger, don't you think? But if he's Renin, he must be pretty strong. Even if he's a child. Probably. We think he lives in the Fagan ruins, and if he managed to make it all the way to the vicinity of Uzbek unharmed, I'm sure he's fine. Besides, he must have come all this way for a reason. There's no need for us Danans to get involved in the affairs of a Renan child. Enough. Trying to get further answers here is a waste of time.
Crap!
Damn it all, a child is a child no matter where they're from.
Sure.
If he were to get attacked, even if he has skills to fight back, well, any child would be afraid. At this very moment, he may be somewhere crying, surrounded by Zeugles. Shion, we gotta go help save him.
Right.
You're right, we need to hurry.
Yeah!
What if she just said no? What if I said no? No time to waste, let's get to Iglia Waste as quickly as we can. They're just treating that child like an adult. They're just treating him like an adult.
I can't believe they cared so little about that kid. They didn't have to go chasing after him or anything, but at least do something.
I know how you feel, Law, but blaming them won't change the situation.
I know, but damn it, what were they thinking?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other
You're
than
probably
them.
right. Oh, it'd be faster if I just quick traveled here.
We should be able to cook here.
There he is. Maybe they were right. Maybe he's fine. Oh, I'm getting chased. Too late. Went to a cutscene.
There you are. Looks like we found you before the Zeugles did. What a relief.
Like, I guess the more I look at it, like, this outfit is actually pretty good on Law. Again, I think it's mostly just the hair I don't really like.
Who are you? I don't speak to Danans.
I didn't realize well, until like a couple cutscenes ago, they actually had like a belly window too.
We came to find you. It's not safe out here, so we'll take you home. You live in the Fagin ruins, don't you?
Yeah, that's where I live, but I have no plans to go back yet.
Whoa, buddy, didn't you hear what we said? There's Zeugles out here. It's dangerous.
Oh, please. I can use astral arts. Why would I be scared of Zeugles? You're dense, aren't you?
Dense? Hey, get your little butt back here! Damn it, he ran off! Man, what a little jerk! And we thought he was out here crying and trembling in fear.
We? You're the only one who said that, Law. Still, we can't just leave him.
Yeah, might as well go after him.
Besides, kid, even if you can cast magic, I mean, what if the enemies attack you before you're done casting? You know how casters work, right? Can't move from your ley lines.
You don't give up, do you? I thought I told you I'm not going back.
Then will you at least tell us what you're doing out here in a place like this?
Fine, I'll tell you. I get the feeling you'll follow me all the way to Mosgul if I don't.
You're going to Mosgul? Why not go with some adults to protect you?
The kid looks like he wouldn't even have mana word on his hotbar. True. I need a picture of this outfit from Law for the thumbnail.
Because that would defeat the purpose. I must prove to my henchmen that I'm a reliable kingpin.
Kingpin?
A kingpin? What the hell are you talking about?
I think he means the boss of some sort of gang.
Yeah, I got that, but who's the boss of what?
Ha! Listen up! I'm the kingpin of a certain organization in Mosgul with tons of henchmen at my disposal. But apparently I can't enter Mosgul now, so I can't see any of my henchmen.
If you know you can't enter it, then why are you heading there? There are powerful Zeugles around here. This is no place for children to play make-believe about henchmen and kingpins.
Also, this is quite far from Mosgul. It's in the opposite direction of Uzbek.
It's not make-believe! I must do this to show my henchmen in Mosgul that their boss is alive and well. And to maintain order within our organization. So I thought defeating some strong Zeugles near Mosgul would help.
Well, you're out of luck, kid. You're in the wrong neighborhood.
You mean so your henchmen would hear about your exploits? And what exactly does your organization do, anyway?
Also, I like how his hair is kind of matching Law's hair here.
You're too dense to understand, loser. And this discussion is over. See ya!
That son of a... I'm trying to play along, and he calls me dense? What a little... jerk!
Please don't pick fights with children, Law. Now that boy has run off alone again.
If you say so. Next time, he's not getting away.
Where is he?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Make it a cake!
Lightning!
Far enough! Bending you apart!
Now! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Law, don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Stop being shy and just go for it like you always do. Any injuries?
Oh no, please, kid, don't go into that nest of hungry Zookles. Please stop. Oh, he is gone. We'll never catch up to him now. Ah, someone help! I suddenly don't have voice acting.
Crap!
He must be getting attacked by Zoogles. We've got to hurry.
No backing down! Awaken and recall! Hegemony flare!
Cyan instant! Back into the fray!
No further!
Go for the weak point! Don't let up!
Now you see what I can do!
Razor Cyclone! That'll bring you down!
They ripped out his vocal cords. That's why he can't talk now.
I'll finish you here and now!
Oh god, I just shouldn't have stepped in the poison.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Super Swallow Dance! I'm just getting started! Eagle Ray! Super Swallow Dance! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Oh come on, I was trying so hard to do Crimson Skies there. I almost ran out of time, so...
You picked the wrong fight! I'll smash you! Talon Hurricane! Glimmer Drum on a roll now! No further!
Kiro, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
You hear me? Flame and Fury! Burning
First strike! I'm on a roll now!
Lightning! Raging Cascade!
The enemy's open! Fluidity of your movement.
The enemy is
You know, this enemy isn't really that cute, but I keep imagining his pink horn as a snout, and like the green jewels on its ears as eyes, and then suddenly it looks kind of cute.
Far enough!
Stop rolling around.
I'll heal you all! Healing! Raging Cascade!
Talon The tempest engulfs you!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane! Mega Ray! Bolero! Hegemony! Watch this! Anything in armor is all mine! Elusive Deity!
Here goes!
Everlasting Dust!
Not in your dreams! Photon
In a vine?
It's like impossible to hit when he's rolling around. Not even Kisara can stop him. Ow, like 1 HP.
It won't end like this.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Oh, Shion, you're dead.
Thank you, Dohun.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer
Such
than you let on.
unadulterated fury.
You get to just
Bouncing around everywhere.
full speed ahead!
Hey, wait
I didn't expect you to put up an actual fight.
Now you see what I can do.
Shion died for that kid's sins. Oh god. Get me out of this poison!
I've let you all down.
Well, that was great.
In a bind.
Dance in mortal droplet. Healing circle. Thanks. Tidal wave. Magic is I owe you, Shion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and protect.
Stop rolling around.
Look sharp! Lightning strike!
Gosh.
You're pretty strong for a Danon. All right, fine. I guess I could let you join us. At the lowest possible rank, of course.
Thanks for the stretch.
You still haven't even told me what your organization is. Ugh, whatever. Do you see how dangerous it is now, though?
Yeah. I'm not obtuse. I knew I wasn't safe on my own.
I'm not obtuse.
But my friends are all stuck in Mosgul. That's what I heard, at least. Every day was so fun back on Lenegus. We formed our organization. I became the Kingpin.
Spider-Man came and beat me up, locked me up in the raft.
So, you really just want to go see your friends? You could have just said so from the get-go, you know?
I understand how you feel. But what if your friends heard that you got hurt out here? They'd be worried. They'd try to come see you, and then they'd be in danger too.
Oh! That would be bad. I'm sorry.
But it takes courage to make it this far on your own. You may be a little big for your britches, but you are brave. I'll give you that much. With nerves like yours, I'm sure you'll see your henchmen soon enough.
You really think so?
Sure. But, you know, if you want to keep your spot as boss, you'll need more than just strength.
Yeah, Law, don't encourage him.
You gotta be smart, though. If Mosgul's closed off, maybe you can find another way in. Think about it. And another thing. Treating Danons and Renans differently is a thing of the past. That's not gonna cut it anymore.
But all the adults I know are like that.
So adults are always right? Then why'd you leave the Fagin ruins? I'd say thinking independently is what got you this far.
I guess.
Listen, if you act like a bonehead leader, you'll end up hurting your henchmen. You've got a lot to work on if you want to avoid that.
I didn't know there were Danons like you out there. I guess there are a few things I could work on. I'm gonna work on myself and become the greatest leader. And then you can become one of my official henchmen. Did I say leader? I mean kingpin of my real official organization. But first things first, I gotta get back to the Fagin ruins.
Of my real, official, very real organization.
There he goes, running off alone again.
If he runs into more trouble, I'll just save his skin again.
Talking to you really put a gleam in that boy's eye, Law. You know, you're actually pretty good at offering encouraging advice.
Hey, why do you sound so surprised? I do hope it helps him grow as a leader, though.
Aw, Law.
It looks like the boy's problems are solved, Law. Well done.
Damn straight! You've got a problem. Law's got you covered.
In that case, mind giving me a hand calculating our travel costs? I have records for everything, but it takes a while to add it all up.
Oh, math? That's different. No thanks.
Some help you are.
I love how Hoodle had to get in on that conversation too. Oh, sweet, I was right. The other law quest is also in Uzbek. Oh no, it starts at Zephyr's grave. I can already see it on the map.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Oh no.
So, Law, what have you been up to with the Crimson Crows lately?
Well, all sorts of things. Keeping Zoogles in check, hauling supplies, whatever people need me for. Most of it's manual labor, but one time they sent me to find some kid who'd run away from town.
Sounds like they really rely on you.
I don't know about that. The kids like me, at least. I've also escorted some traveling merchants from time to time.
More and more merchants are traveling between the realms these days, after all.
Yeah, that's right. The other day, I was even hired to escort this lady who works as a traveling peddler.
Knowing you were probably fawning over her the whole way there.
I'd never do that. This was a job, you know. Took it seriously and got her from point A to point B. Or, well, I guess maybe I put in a bit more effort than usual. 'Cause guess what? She had a special token of her gratitude for me.
A special what? And you accepted it?
Oh yeah, that sweet, sweet gratitude.
Excuse me? Oh my gosh, Law! How is that taking it seriously? Oh, you're the worst!
Huh? What are you getting mad at me for? Aren't I allowed to enjoy a few apples?
What? Apples?
Yeah!
Hoodle.
I couldn't eat them all myself, so I shared some with the kids in town. They
Look
loved
at Hoodle's face.
Ugh. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Don't even talk to me anymore.
Huh? Hey, what'd I do? I'm totally lost, man.
You might want to, think about how things are gonna sound before you say them.
This memorial is here for those who died under Renin rule.
Yeah, like my dad.
Speaking of Zephyr, what happened to that ring, Law? I don't see you wearing it.
Oh, my dad's ring? I don't have it with me right now.
What? Why not? It's a special memento, isn't it?
Sure, but, it's heavy. I'm tired of carrying it around all the time.
He lost it, didn't he?
You're saying a ring is too heavy for you? Or is that an excuse because you misplaced it?
Of course not. It's around. Somewhere.
Right. So where exactly is it then?
Well, I guess...
I knew it! I'll help you look for it. It's a special memento to remember your mom and dad by.
You don't need to bother. It's okay.
Stop trying to hide your feelings. I'm sure someone's seen it. Let's ask around.
A Zoogle probably ate it.
You pick up on the strangest things. Always sticking your nose in others' business. I appreciate the thought, but...
Did you say something, Law?
No, nothing.
Yeah, Hoodle had the "you like Krabby Patties, don't you?" face. That's the best way to describe it ever. Hey Law, you're looking great today. You know, you look more and more like Zephyr every day.
No.
You said that before, and it's still not true. I'm just glad to see Zephyr's son working hard in the Crimson Crows. You owe a lot to Zephyr. I hope you grow up to be just like him.
Yeah.
We're looking for Zephyr's ring. You haven't seen it around here, have you? A ring? Can't say I have.
Thanks.
Got it. Thanks. Can't we just give it a rest? We don't have to go through the trouble of looking for it. I bet maybe Law didn't actually misplace it. Maybe he did something else with it, but he doesn't want Rinwell to know. Or gave it to someone else, or memorialized it somewhere. Stop being so considerate. It's weird. Besides, it'll be bad if it ends up buried in the sand, right? We've got to find it and fast. Time to get cracking. It's not buried in the sand, though.
I hear a voice.
What? Zephyr's ring went missing? That's no good.
Well...
Have you seen it around lately? No, I haven't, but I pray you find it. It's a memento of a great man. I know. Zephyr, your father, he was really amazing. It's all thanks to him all of us are even alive. He supported, inspired, and guided us. That's what I call a true leader.
Yeah.
I agree. When I came to Calaglia, he was the first person who trusted me. I wonder if the Crimson Crows will ever have another leader like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting kinda hungry. Maybe it's time to take a break and get something to eat. We can eat later. Right now we need to find that ring. Or maybe Law just doesn't want to talk about it because he'd rather not always be compared to his dad. Let me just go through your house to climb this ladder, people. Oh, that's right, like, the side quest where Law gets the ring in the base game was also one of the quests cut from my VOD that got lost when the export failed. I was kind of sad about that. It was a very moving cutscene. I think I might have clipped or highlighted it, though. I can't even get to this roof from here. Oh, I thought you were gonna voice the rest of it. Need something? We're looking for a ring. Zephyr's memento. I haven't seen it. Doesn't Law have it?
Well...
No.
Seriously?
He lost it. What a shame. But I guess it's easy to get careless when you're as busy as you are. You and the other Crimson Crows are working so hard to fill the hole left in his absence. Yeah, everyone's been working super hard.
Okay.
And I'm sure you are too. I hope you don't push yourself too hard, though.
Afraid I can't.
Right. Sorry for taking up your time.
Seems like no one knows anything.
Can we please just give up already, Rinwell?
It's unlike you to give up so early, Law. When in doubt, it is best to return to your roots.
Agreed. Let's return to the memorial and take some time to think. Zephyr's memento is too precious to just abandon.
Also, I like how even when it's nighttime in this game, like the characters still look pretty bright and you can see them pretty well. Like if I took a screenshot here at night, it would still look fine. I'm looking at you, Final Fantasy XIV, every time it turns nighttime, which I swear is like 3/4 of the time it's nighttime in that game, or evening. It's so hard to take nice screenshots because everything's too dark. Right? It's like, and you would think it's like 50% night, 50% day, right? But in that game, it's literally like maybe like 65 or 70% night or evening or dawn, and then the rest of the time it's actually like nice. And Lord knows if you want to go take a screenshot and suddenly there's like sandstorms or storms happening, right? And the rain, you're like, dang, I guess I gotta come back in another 40 minutes.
Say, maybe we should pray at the memorial while we're out and about. We can ask that Zephyr and the people of Calaglia continue to rest in peace.
That's random. Why now?
Hearing everyone's stories made me remember a lot about Zephyr. He was respected by everyone, not just us. He really helped them.
Yeah. I could never measure up to my dad.
Let's take a moment to say a prayer then. A moment of silence.
Dad, what did you want me to do with that ring? Nathan and the others gave it to me, but then...
Am I gonna have a dream where I have to fight Zephyr?
I'll never be a leader like you. I can barely even look after myself. Someday I want to be the kind of man who will make you and Mom proud, but I don't know when that day's gonna come. Do I even deserve to carry your prized possession? Everyone expects me to be just like you. Shouldn't it belong to someone who can carry on your legacy as a leader? I don't even know anymore. Dad, if you were alive, what would you tell me now?
Oh, I knew it! Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
I knew it! I called it! I called it!
What the hell is wrong with you? I just wanted to talk, and here you're coming out swinging! Fine, damn it! I can't help this. Want to talk with your fists? And I'll answer with mine! First strike! Super swallow dance! Turn to ash!
At least this is better than the Alphen fight that we had earlier today.
First strike! That friggin' freaking does it! Super armor won't save you!
You should have stayed dead, old man.
I'm on a roll now!
Good thing I stocked up on gels. I guess I could heal with inspiration if I needed to. I like how he's not even talking back. At least Volran, like, talked back to Alphen. Ow, can you stop doing that? Oh, I'm paralyzed, help! Excuse me. Excuse me, this seems a little cheap.
I hope this thing is medically approved.
I hope this thing is medically approved. Can you stop using your charging paralyze attack? That's so mean.
Talon Hurricane! Hegemony Flare! Talon Storm! Watch it! Talon Hurricane! That freaking does it! Talon Storm! Tusk Cannon! Talon Hurricane! Turn to ash! First strike! I'm just getting started! Don't burn yourself! See this?
Can you stop stunning me? This is so cheap.
The picture of health. Exploding fist. Talon Hurricane. See this? Rip and tear. Hegemony Flip. I'm just getting started. Thunder Punch. I'm on it. Shattering of pieces. Attack time. Talon Hurricane. Fake Bolero. I'm on a roll now. You're doing strong.
Oh, you didn't finish talking.
Things come to an end.
Law? Are you okay?
Yeah, that's the secret to his strength. He just paralyzes everyone with a teleporting punch.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was spacing out.
Sorry, I was spacing out. You know, I was doing a mind battle with my father in my head.
I thought you were deep in prayer. But were you actually asleep?
No, I was awake. It was kind of like I was dreaming, though. I daydreamed that my dad beat me up. Maybe that means I should stop being so wishy-washy about this ring stuff.
No, you daydreamed that you beat your dad up. Let's be clear, I won that fight.
Wishy-washy?
I think it's time for me to come clean. Look, the truth is, I know exactly where the ring is.
Did he bury it at the grave?
What? You mean you didn't misplace it?
No. I crammed it in a drawer in Nath's room.
Why would you do that to a memento of your dad?
I did it because it's a memento of my dad. Everyone here misses him. They want another amazing leader just like him. But I'm not ready for that. All those expectations have turned into a burden.
Oh. So is that what you meant when you said the ring's too heavy to carry around?
Yeah. It was my dad's prized possession. Wearing it makes me feel like I'm taking on his whole legacy. I realize Nath is in a better position to take over Dad's legacy as a leader.
I had no idea. I'm sorry, Law. I didn't know you were struggling like that.
It's fine. I should have said something. Maybe I just wanted to push all my struggles onto someone else. That daydream of getting beat up by my dad woke me up.
So what will you do with the ring?
I'll go talk to Nath. I can't keep making other people deal with my issues.
Hey Armand, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
It's good that you were able to see your father again. Even if it was just a dream.
I guess. We got in a fist fight, but that's just like him. Or just like the two of us, maybe.
Thanks for the stretch.
Nath, are you free? It's about Dad's ring.
Oh, that? You left it lying around in here, but I put it somewhere safe. Don't worry.
Huh? I didn't just leave it lying around.
It's fine, just take it already. It's your ring, right? Don't lose it again.
I like how the animation of him like holding it out and then releasing his hand makes it look like he's just dropping it on the floor. Take it already, drops it.
Right. I won't ever let go of it again.
Is it still heavy? the ring, I mean.
Kinda, but now I understand. I'm always the same me, whether I have the ring or not. There's no way now to know what Dad would have wanted. I just have to do whatever I can.
Yeah. The Law I know would never bother to think too deeply about something.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Looks like he's overcome his worries. What was he even worried about anyway?
If he didn't stop being so indecisive, I thought Zephyr might come back from the dead to beat some sense into him.
Oh, you shut up, Grenar. You sent the wrong love letter.
I wouldn't put it past Zephyr. Uh-oh. He'll hear us if we talk too loud. Anyway, don't get yourself too worked up, Law.
Aw, that's nice.
He pretended not to notice, but I'm pretty sure Nath knew I was worried about something.
That makes sense. He seems to know you really well.
Yeah, though maybe he knows me too well. It can get kind of annoying that I can't hide anything from him. Not much I can do about that, though. After all, he's known me since I was a little kid.
I haven't known you as long as he has, but it sure seems easy to understand what you're thinking.
Oh yeah? Then what am I thinking about right now?
That you're hungry?
Who do you think I am, Shion? No! Actually, I was thinking about how I need to take good care of this ring. For both my dad and my mom.
Definitely. If you ended up losing it for real, we'd have a seriously hard time finding it. Not only that, but I'm sure Zephyr would be furious.
Oh, he was.
Huh?
Nothing. You don't have to worry, though. I won't let go of it again.
Yeah, I can tell.
Nice. Testament proving Law has completely mastered his traits and surpasses previous limits.
Do you think you're ready to wear the ring now?
I think so. It seems smaller than when my dad had it.
Maybe you've just grown into it.
Can't remember what the ring does. I remember it was pretty good. Oh, it just gives boosted stats. All defensive stats, though. Rather than the stamina ring, it has a chance of not using up as much AG when you're attacking, which lets you combo more. Sorry, Dad, I already crafted a ring better than yours. Wait, there's a new side quest. Where did this come from? Was this after I finished the donut quest? We'll do this first, then.
You finally made it.
Ow! Eat this! Hey, when did I hit it? Frickin' does it! Resonate with the hurricane! Stalagmite! Rip and tear! Now deadly collision and wreak havoc! Now! Hegemony flare! Massive hurricane! Rending you apart! Hegemony flare! Let's go!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Why is there a quest here? Why is it all the way out here in the middle of nowhere?
Out of our way! Bang Bolero! Freeze Blaster! In here! Radiant! Here! Let's get you all Bang Bolero! Hegemony flare! Now I can't get out of this!
A comfortable win.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Talon Hurricane!
A whirling struggle.
Rhapsody of Darkness!
Winds of heaven. First in here.
You picked the wrong fight!
More for the sky.
Take! Blow them away!
Step back. This one's all Law.
Oh, you're not Gordino.
Looks like someone needs our help.
Good grief, you're such a...
Wait, weren't you in the bureau? Law, what are you doing here? That's my line. What are you doing here?
Huh?
You think I can just cast off my bureau uniform and live a quiet life in the city? There are many who hold a grudge against all bureau members. If they find me, I could be killed. You've got it good palling around with a hero, even though you were a snake eye just like me. What will it take to wash away my past as an underling of the Renans? Do I have to save the world too? I don't know about that, but... Law faced his past. He worked very hard to find out what he could do to make up for it, and still does what he can. Rinwell.
Why you?
You that woman they call the Danon Mage. You're like two outcasts licking each other's wounds. Makes me want to puke.
Why you?
What the hell did you say? Oh, bye. I can't stand being near either of you. I've got better things to do. Here, I'm gonna run off and get attacked by Zoogles. You have to save me.
Damn.
Coward. He's lucky he's so fast. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
No.
It's okay. You have nothing to apologize for. But did you notice something? He ran off towards Messia 224, and he was trying and failing to keep his bag hidden from us. Bag? Now that you mention it, he was holding something. So what? What about it? I'm just curious what's in it. He said he had better things to do. He seemed desperate, and if he's bitter about people judging him for his past, you think he might have something dangerous in that bag? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking things. It's worth checking out. Let's go to Messia 224 and track him down.
I can't believe that man said that. Could he have picked worse phrasing? I hope Rinwell and Law don't take his words too seriously.
Both of them have faced their pasts and are now looking forward to the future. But words can still hurt. And we should keep an eye on them.
I agree.
I wonder if this quest is activated when you finish Law's character quest or Law and Rinwell's. I feel like this should have been Law's character quest, like dealing with his past as a snake eye, instead of the one about chasing the Kingpin kid. It was cute, but... I mean, the Zephyr one was obviously really good for Law, but...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I guess...
Hey, you seen a suspicious guy come this way? He was holding a bag about yay big.
Hmm?
No, I haven't.
Law.
Law, look behind him. Hey, what have you got in that snow behind you? Let me take a look. What's the meaning of this? You hiding a bag in there? That snow is way out of place. And I can see the damn bag.
What?
No way, I hid it good. Aha, you are hiding it. You tricked me.
Good grief.
I can't see the bag, but that's the only snow around here that's unnaturally packed down, so it's pretty obvious. Good using your noggin there, Law. Damn it. You know the guy we're looking for. I don't know any snake eyes. I never said he's a snake eye. You're not very good at lying, are you, man? So you do know him. What's in the bag? What's he planning to do in the village? Now wait a sec, there's nothing dangerous in the bag. The bag is full of rations. Food. He'd never do anything to this village. He's just looking out for his old man and gave me... His old man? You mean he's your son?
Law.
You don't need to be so aggressive. Look, you're making him nervous.
Well...
Look, the truth is I was also in the bureau. I ran to your son before coming here. He was acting strange, so we got worried. If food's all that's in the bag, we'll leave you alone. Sorry for making wild accusations. So you used to be like my boy, huh? And I have a favor to ask of you. Tell him he's atoned enough, that he should run far from here and stop worrying about me. Atoned? My son regularly sneaks into the village and leaves food in front of our house. He must feel guilty about sending me to the floodlights. He sent his own father? I mean, Law, you're not one to talk, I'm sorry. But even though it was his duty as a snake guy, he looked like he was hesitating at the time. He must have doubted what he was doing as he sent others to the floodlights. Though he's no longer a snake eye, I doubt others will forgive my son for what he did. So I want him to run far away and live somewhere safe. It may sound selfish, but to me it hurts more to think my son is being tied down because of me. Aw. How nice. Hey, I know he said some nasty things to you, but can I go tell him what you said? I know what it feels like to be bound by the past. I know how you feel. I still can't forgive Almeida even after all this time. But being with all of you made me realize I need to let some things go. So let's do it. Let's find that guy and tell him what his father said. You can wait here. I promise I'll tell him. Thank you. It's been rough not having anyone to talk about this kind of thing.
Are you okay, Law?
Yeah. I was just thinking back on my time with the Snake Eyes. I was a serious mess back then. But I still can't believe I really arrested my own dad.
Oh, Law.
Sorry. Now's not the time for old regrets.
How is everything? Did you find my son? I understand, but we'll find him and relay your message. Dang it, he went back there. To fight everything. I have to fight everything all over again. Could have at least gone somewhere that was easy to get to.
We finally made it.
How inconsiderate of this NPC.
Let's see what you've got. I'm on it! Rip and tear! I'll finish you here and now! Tornado drive! Well! Demon's descent! Flashing bang!
We won that by a mile.
Of course, he's getting attacked by Zoogles. Wait, I hope he's okay. I don't see his body. A horde of Zoogles? That's where the former Snake Eyes member was, right? Was it attacked? You gotta be kidding. If he's dead, imagine how his father will feel. Here comes even more. It's dangerous to stick together like this. Let's split up. Kisara and Dohalim go that way. Law and I will be here. Shion and Rinwell go. Alphen, leave him to me. I've got to tell him what his father said. I've just got to. Law? I can't really explain, but Law sees himself in that guy. When Law looks at him, he sees his own past, his own suffering, and wants to help. Rinwell. I've told you I know how it feels to be bound by the past. That's why you and I have to find that former Snake Eye and clear up the confusion. Yeah, you're right. Let's go, Rinwell. I've got your back. Alphen, are you sure about letting just the two of them go? Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. We should get going too. Okay, let's get this done for Law and Rinwell.
No backing down!
That was actually more involved of a cutscene for a regular side quest.
We are freaking invincible!
I hate these stupid birds. With the flap of their wings, they can create like an entire cyclone spell without casting.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You've got some nerve showing up to get knocked down!
Oh, there's more enemies.
Eat this! Watch this! Fake armor won't save! Now I'm in the groove! Now! Rinwell! Demon's descent! Flashing bang! No enemy can
stand against us!
Powered hurricane! Rip and tear! Hegemony flare!
In the wind!
You've got
air thrust! The water's on beach! Blah, blah, blah!
Fake bolero!
Tidal wave! Block now!
The Rinwell! Demon's descent! Flashing bang!
More incoming!
I'm on it! Powered hurricane!
How many more of them are you?
Fake bolero!
That sentence made sense.
Powered hurricane!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Oh, I didn't ask for more of them.
Talon hurricane! Oh, now I'm real mad!
In here!
Savage roar!
I'll be saving this one.
Super swallow dance! Rip and tear! Turn to ash!
Hold on to now!
It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! They just keep coming!
Don't mind if I do.
What did this guy do to piss off so many Zoogles? Maybe when Rinwell says blah blah blah, she's actually saying la la la. I'll take that. That's where you're hiding. Thank goodness you aren't hurt.
What?
Law, and that woman from earlier. Were you looking for food to give to your dad to atone? What? How'd you know that?
Well...
We met your dad. He asked us to pass along a message to you. I wish this was voice acted. This seems like a wholesome scene. Your father said you've atoned enough. You should run far from here and stop worrying about me.
Huh?
He did? Really? Your dad was worried about you. That food was never meant as atonement. But if I didn't try something to get rid of this guilt, I was gonna go crazy. I'm estranged from my father. I rebelled and ran away from home. I went through a lot after that. I joined the Bureau out of fear that someone would turn me in. I sent my father, my own father, to the floodlights. I arrested my own dad too. You know that, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm jealous your parents aren't both dead. I think your dad just wants you to live. I don't want to die either, but it's my fault the Danans and Sisselden are so distrustful of each other. I sent countless people to the floodlights, and now I'm supposed to leave my father and flee. How am I supposed to live with myself?
Hey!
What will you live for from now on? Huh? When I was struggling with my own emotions, my friends told me this. The words always make their way into my heart, through any anger or regret that may be there. I see. I have a lot more life to live. I don't know if the words that saved me will have the same effect on you. I don't think regret can be something to live for. So maybe your dad wants you to find something new you can live for. Rinwell. I want to see my father. I don't just want to pass him rations. I want to apologize. Redeem myself. Before that, I want to make amends to everyone else. I'll do what I've got to do and keep living. It'll be difficult to earn the forgiveness of everyone you've wronged. Impossible, maybe. I know. But if that's what you want to do, you should do it. The wrongs you've done will always be with you. If you think you could do something to make up for them, do it. Law, so you're like me too. I've made up my mind. I'm not running anywhere. I'll pay for what I've done, no matter what it takes. Once I've done that, once I'm ready, I'll apologize to my father. Directly. Man to man. Hey, tell me, is repentance the same thing as regret? Is it enough to keep someone alive?
Yeah!
I think it is. Besides, now you're facing forward, ready to move on. You'll be fine. I'm so ashamed. You guys are all so encouraging, but I lashed out at you like that. Thanks, guys. Sorry for what I said before. I'll work harder so I can live with my dad. I hope he can live with his dad again. Yeah, listen, Rinwell, thank you for everything. You didn't just get him fired up, but me too. Just like you, I took helping that man as another opportunity to look back on my past. So I should be thanking you. I see. Oh, hi, Hoodle. Oh, what's the matter, Hoodle?
Ah!
It's okay, Hoodle. Law didn't do anything wrong this time. What do you mean this time?
I had my doubts for a time, but Law and Rinwell have both gotten stronger.
Yes, our concerns were unfounded. They've both grown a staggering amount.
When we first met up again, I still saw them as children that needed my protection. But I was wrong. It's actually a little sad to realize.
It can be lonely when those you once protected no longer truly need your help. But they have become excellent friends and allies. Don't you think?
Yeah, I really do.
Aw, that was nice. Also, come to mention it, I'm surprised neither of Rinwell's quests involved Hootle. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a quest involving the Owl King in the DLC. Like, the Owl King's just kind of there as like an extra shop. We have Dohalim, and then we have Kisara. We'll do Kisara's quest. And then we'll finish off with Dohalim. These are quite lengthy quests too. Like the amount of time that we did like a whole bunch of
quite the little adventure
regular side quests yesterday, we've only done like a fraction of these, or a handful of these. But it's nice, they're giving us good character development. I'm glad they added these.
I hear a
Especially
voice.
since not every character
Somebody's
got
asking for help.
attention in the main story.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Hey lady, have you ever seen a big fish swim? Oh no, are you gonna baby fish? A big fish, I see them all the time when I'm fishing.
Yeah!
You do? Whoa, cool, I've never seen one. I bet my friends haven't either. It's my dream to go see a real life fish with them someday.
Wow.
I see, then I hope your dreams come true. Speaking of dreams, don't you want to build a fishing pond, Kisara? So I remembered. It's true, and I've been slowly saving up money for it.
Yeah!
Wow, you're gonna build a fishing pond? It'll be full of fish, right? That'd be so cool. The only problem is I haven't found a good spot. Somewhere in a safe area would be nice if possible. Maybe you should visit different cities and find the ideal spot. How about it? I can help. I appreciate the offer, but let's see.
Yes!
This is a good opportunity. It'll be nice for the children, too. Let's find a good spot. I can't wait to see your fishing pond.
Okay.
When it's done, I hope you and your friends come to see the fish swimming in it. We will. I'm so excited.
What would be the best spot for a fishing pond?
How about asking everyone's opinion? Oh, but we're not supposed to let Dohalim know, huh?
Oh, that's not a problem. He's stuck in Pelagian, so we don't have to worry about him finding out. Sorry for the extra trouble, but asking everyone's thoughts is a good idea. I'll do that later.
Don't let Dohalim know. He's in Pelagian. Looks at the party list. Hello everyone, what brings you here today? We're stopping by for something personal this time.
Kisara?
Sorry, you could build it quickly here. You could even stop by when you have free time.
Okay.
Yes, I could even offer some simple guidance, perhaps. Seems like a great place to socialize, too. With you giving lessons, the citizens will be skilled fishermen in no time. Are you considering constructing a new building by any chance?
Yay!
A new building? Something with cutting-edge equipment looks all cool and flashy? No, I'm planning on building a fishing pond.
Huh?
Huh? A fishing pond?
No way!
A fishing pond? Like a place to catch fish? There's no way I could do that. It's boring anyway. But calm down, I'm sure there's a deeper reason why these two would build a fishing pond.
Stop it!
This city doesn't need a fishing pond. Fishing isn't cool or trendy, not in the slightest. Putting its trendiness aside, Kisara is more than willing to teach you how to fish.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's just an idea at this stage. We want to hear what people think before actually deciding to build it or not. I apologize for interrupting you on the job. We'll leave you be now. Very well, if you need anything else, don't hesitate to let me know. Oh, she looks so dejected.
Judging from their reaction, I doubt anyone here would be happy to have a fishing pond.
Don't worry. We've got lots of other possible locations.
Alphen. Yeah, you're right. Plus, I think a fishing pond will be great for teaching children the joy of fishing.
All right, let's head on to the next spot.
Hey Kieran, thank you so much for the stretch. Welcome home. Hope you had a good day.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
It's pretty peaceful around here. We can get a nice fishing session in.
Hey,
Let's see what people say. Excuse me, can we talk for a moment?
Huh?
A minute, you're the one who informed on me back then.
What'd you say?
How many times did I tell you? I didn't inform on anyone. Wait, this guy looks exactly like the informant we just helped in the last quest.
Hey!
What in the world are you arguing about? Who the hell are you? This is between the two of us, okay? Mind your own business. I don't think they want to talk to us right now. Danans are still fighting amongst themselves here. This is exactly the type of place where a fishing pond might help, though. People focus on fishing, they might calm down and see themselves more clearly. When you're catching fish, your mind is clear and focused. When you're not, you're pondering ways to catch fish. So it leads to introspection on everyday life, almost like a kind of meditation.
Wow.
Sounds amazing. I had no idea fishing was so deep. Even if you don't catch anything, there's still so much you can learn. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, but if no one catches any fish after we build the pond, it might not be very popular. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away again. Just pretend I never said that. Oh, poor Kisara. She's getting torn to shreds.
Tough to find a spot that checks all the boxes.
But through all of this, I've realized something. A fishing pond isn't just a safe spot to fish. It's also a place to relax and reflect. A pond may play an even greater role than I originally thought.
After all this talking, I realized something. People actually hate fishing minigames. Am I gonna be building one in Ganath Haros in the end? I feel like that's what we're going for.
We've reached our destination.
I'm exhausted from repairing buildings all day. Today's not that bad, but it's been so hot lately. Yeah, Uzbek is still short on supplies. There's not much fun stuff to do, so I can see it being pretty rough.
Right.
In that case, this may be the perfect city for my fishing pond. Simple, easily accessible entertainment, plus you can eat all the fish you catch. And seeing a big body of water could be healing. The workers in town would be so happy.
Huh?
Did you say water? Does that mean you're building a pond here? Yes, although it's still just an idea at this point. If it sounds good to you, we'd be happy to build it here.
You did it!
Oh yeah, I beg you, so many people would love that here. Really? That would make me happy too. Yeah, it's so hot every day. There'd be tons of people who want to go for a swim. No, it'd be a pond for fishing, so swimming wouldn't be a good...
All right!
I can hardly wait. Oh boy, it'll be great when it's finished. If we build it here, it's probably not going to be used the way you want.
Really now?
Yeah, let's keep that in mind. No pond for you guys.
The thought of swimming in a fishing pond had never even occurred to me. But if it'll make the citizens happy...
Kisara, I don't think there's any need to force yourself to accept their input.
Oh, they also want me to seek out the ranch? What if the animals just use it to bathe then?
We finally made it.
I see. So you want to build a fishing pond, but you can't find a good location.
Thank goodness it's voice acted now. I can take a break.
And how about here? It's surrounded by animals and nature. The perfect spot, huh?
Whoa, really? Kisara, this would be great.
Indeed. It would be easy for me to stop by, and we could arrange for a patrol to keep away any Zoogles.
Then the ranch will be protected too. That's two birds with one stone.
Then if it's settled, all that's left is preparations to build the pond.
No, wait a moment. As we've traveled around, I've seen other spots where I want to build a pond too.
Huh? But the other ones all had reasons that made them a bad fit for a fishing pond.
Yeah, like, who's keeping this pond all stocked and cleaned anyways? Besides, there's so many natural fishing spots in this game already. I mean, we know it's a fishing minigame, so... Kisara, do you really need to build your own pond?
That's true. Still, I've realized the benefits of building fishing ponds there. I can't forget about all that at the drop of a hat.
All right, that certainly sounds like your way of thinking. Then let's think again about each spot.
No, I plan to build fishing ponds in all of the sites we visited. That will cost more money, of course, but I'll find a way to save it up.
At all of the sites? That's one big job. All right, I'll see this through to the end too, Kisara.
I can help with building the pond here. I'm no stranger to physical labor, after all.
Thanks. I'll ask for your help when I need it. My dream still has a long way to go.
That's just the end of the quest.
I had no idea you were planning such a thing.
I apologize for not telling you. I didn't want to trouble you. It's merely a small dream of mine.
Oh, it is no small thing. Creating a space for people to connect is truly magnificent. I'll be sure to visit the fishing pond once it has been completed.
By all means. I'll gladly teach you the joys of fishing when you do.
Thank you so much for the bits, Karen. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like Alpin's wedding suit. I thought I'd get to the EX quest today, but judging from time, we might save those for tomorrow's stream.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, that was an orange shell. Nice. Free orange shell in the grass.
Yeah, there might be someone who could.
I'm begging you, please find my sister. Calm down, we're doing everything in our power to find her. Huh? Seems pretty intense. What happened here? Captain, perfect timing. The boy's sister went missing. We've been searching for her, but no luck. That's no good. Fill me in on the details. Was someone with her when she vanished? Just me. Our parents aren't with us anymore. I see. I'm sorry to hear it. That's why my sister's the only family I've got. If anything happened to her, You can leave it to me. I'll find her one way or another. Your assistance is reassuring, Captain Kisara. You're that Kisara they keep talking about. I've heard your name before. We just moved to Vicent, but people say you're someone who could be counted on. Huh? Any idea where she might have gone? She went running out of the house all of a sudden. I have no clue. She just went running off. Why? Well...
Right.
If you want to talk about it, no need to force it. Anyway, let's ask around town. Thank you. Please find her. I like the gradient of different blondes in Kisara's hair.
You're really someone the people can count on. You never fail to amaze me, Kisara.
We're not done yet. Vicent is currently without Dohalim. Or my brother. I've got to handle things for now.
Speaking of your brother, those siblings reminded me of you and Miguel.
I can see why. When I was a child, I caused him my fair share of trouble.
We must find the girl and return smiles to both of their faces.
Hey, Kiro, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by and being a Froggy friend. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Kisara would be like, I know how we can find the girl. We'll build a fishing pond. Easy. Why, you're Kisara from Service Corps. We're searching for someone. Have you seen a Danon girl around here? A Danon child? I think I know who you're talking about. Surely there could only be one Danon girl in this entire city.
Huh?
You do? Yes, I saw her walk by alone some time ago. I remember thinking something was off. Did you notice anything else about her? Looked like she was trying not to cry. Like she'd gotten into a fight with someone, maybe.
Yeah.
That could be why she went running off. I sure hope she's okay. I was worried and called out to her, but she didn't respond. She just kept going. Do you remember which way she went? She seemed to be heading towards Translita Highway. But I'm sure she'll be fine if we also have the Service Corps helping out.
Yeah?
Also, what do you mean? We've actually been searching for her ourselves. We got so worried we decided to ask around. Both Renans and Danons joined in right away. I'm just waiting here in case she comes back. I see, so the citizens were already in action before the Service Corps got here.
Thank you.
We appreciate the support, both from you and everyone else. You're always the ones protecting us. We want to do something to help for a change. The thing is, there are some areas we civilians can't go because of all the ferocious Zukos roaming around. And we'll focus on checking those areas.
Okay.
We're counting on you, and we'll keep things up on our end too. Leave it to us. I'm sure we'll find her if we all work together.
Do you think the missing girl was fighting with her brother?
It's what siblings do. My brother and I were also separated for a time, though that was less of a fight and more me rejecting him.
Kisara, don't worry. We'll find that girl, no matter what.
Yes. Let's.
Okay, let's go look for this girl. Oh, I should just... It'd be faster if I just quick teleported over here.
We
use
should
a campfire
be able
while
to
we're
cook
at it.
here.
Are there any skits here?
With all this money, I'd kill for a night out on the town.
No gambling. You got that?
Boring old fuddy-duddy.
Night, Alphen. See you tomorrow.
Days like this are made for fishing.
Days like this are rather loud.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
I like how she... Does that have anything to do with this? I think it's because our food just ran out. Our meal, we just ran out. Stumbles upon the side quest and it's like, is anyone else feeling hungry? Those must be the ferocious Zoogles the elderly man mentioned. They look like they found some prey. Don't tell me it's the lost child. Either way, we must take care of them for the safety of the city.
Here we go!
I will go protect the people of Vicent. Follow me.
Let's see what you've got. I'm surrounded!
I'm paralyzed!
Nature's almost too strong.
Be my guest.
Get it ready! I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right! Reinforcements? Far beyond the hurricane! I call
Hegemony blue! Now I'm in the groove!
Shooting star! One more time!
Super Hegemony is ours too.
We'll soon see about that! Do it!
It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! They just keep coming! Now you see what I can do! Engulf you! I'll finish you here and now! Down on the ground! I'm ready! Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Acceptable.
What's this?
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Denied! Holy lamp!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Victory is within the silly.
Your astral arts are truly in
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Water, hear my call!
Hurricane! Come on! Take one out! Make the abyssal deep clear for
Air drop! Pain between you get the gist. Now!
Hey! Blow them away!
We're good to go.
The girl's nowhere in sight.
If the Zoogles were gathered here, maybe she's nearby. Let's keep searching. Over there. Is that?
I was so scared.
I like how this outfit for Kisara also has a little, like, bag on her back, on the strap.
So you were hiding in the bushes. I'm glad we found you.
You were surrounded by Zoogles. Did you get hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thanks to you.
That's good. But what were you doing out here all by yourself?
I just wanted to repair my bracelet. I'm sorry.
Your bracelet?
You mean that one woven from grass? It does look tattered.
My mom wove this for me a long time ago, and this is where my dad gathered the grass for it.
So it's a keepsake from your parents.
But my brother accidentally stepped on it, even though it's so important to me.
That explains why you were fighting.
I I just wanted to fix it. So I came here to gather more grass to weave it back together.
And did you find any?
Yeah, but I don't know how to weave. If Mom were here, she could show me.
Here, let me see that bracelet. And the grass, too.
Huh? There you are!
Yeah, at this point, have we actually seen a Zoogle actually hurt someone? You're starting to think it's a myth at this point? What are you talking about? We always get there just in time at every single Zoogle attack ever, right?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe. I was worried sick this whole time.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix my bracelet.
Maybe the Zoogles just want to be people's friends. They never actually attack them, they just surround them. And then they stop and freeze and wait for someone to beat them up because they actually just don't want to attack.
No, it's my fault. I know how important that bracelet is to you. I should have been more careful.
You won't believe this, but this nice lady wove it back together for me.
Huh?
I did. My older brother taught me to weave.
So not only did you find my sister, but you went out of your way to fix her bracelet, too? Thank you so much. I sure am glad you're here in Menancia. You're our savior.
I've done nothing special. Plenty of people in Menancia joined together to help. People in town were worried about you and helped with the search. Both Danans and Renans alike.
Vicent is amazing. I'm so glad we moved here. In any other city, my sister might have been lost forever. I can't thank you enough.
You two should both treasure each other. You're the only family you've got, and that's something special.
That's for sure. Thanks, miss.
Kisara.
No, please don't say anything. Not now, Dohalim. I simply do all in my power for the people of this realm. The realm my brother loved.
I see. This realm has a bright future ahead of it.
It certainly does.
Wow, Kisara. I'm amazed you know how to weave grass like that. You said you learned it from Miguel, right? It sounds like he really did teach you everything.
Yes. Just like that girl's mother. He used to weave grass into bracelets and necklaces for me back when we were kids.
Kisara?
Sorry, it's just... It occurred to me that something he taught me to make me smile is now bringing a smile to someone else's face. I know that I could never be as great as my brother.
You were the one who decided to fix the bracelet and find the girl.
Dohalim.
Miguel's dream is still alive thanks to you.
You're right. Thanks to meeting all of you, I can say my dreams are no longer just dreams.
Exactly. I couldn't even hope to count all the times I've been saved by your shield.
Yeah, Kisara. I can even do some housework now because you taught me.
You've always been a really good listener when I've got something on my mind.
And that one time I stained my clothes during a meal, I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there to help.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. It sounds like I've been helping all of you more than I realized. The ideals imparted to us can still be made a reality, but only by those who are alive now, in the present. I chose that path. There's still a long way to go, but for some reason, I feel radiant right now.
Oh? How very curious. Walking next to you, I feel the same way.
Yay! It's funny, when she was daydreaming and Law was like, Kisara, I was like, what, is she having like a mental mind battle with her brother now, but he doesn't have a battle model, so we can't see it? Oops, I keep doing that. Like, I want to open up, see, you open up the map with square, but you open up the menu with touchpad. So every time I open up the menu by accident, I press square to open the map, but that changes my leader. Okay, so we already did one of Dohalim's quest at the beginning of today's stream because it's a continuation from the previous stream. But now we just have Dohalim's second quest left. Well, I wonder if he and Kisara also have a side quest that's unlocked by doing both of their character quests, like Law and Rinwell did.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Again, I'm surprised it's taking us, like, the same amount of time to do 12 quests today. Roughly 12 quests, as we did to do almost
about something.
A little compassion
25 quests yesterday.
I propose we speak to them.
These ones are a bit more involved, so... Plates and dishes for sale. Top quality pottery. Why not buy one? They're cheap and a delight to use.
I see.
Plates and dishes, eh? May I see just what sort of pieces you're selling? Sure, have a look. All you want. My wares use Calaglian clay, and I couldn't be prouder of them. These really are quite nice.
Dohalim?
Oh.
Such an indescribable texture. There's no mistaking it. This dish is an awe-inspiring masterpiece. Well, it seems you have an eye for pottery. You a potter yourself? Yes, though I only started recently. I'd love to be able to produce such splendid pieces as these someday. This is the first I'm hearing of it. I knew you collected pottery, but I didn't know you started making your own as well. Pottery is wonderful. You can get in touch with the earth, hear its voice, and dig out its limitless possibilities with your own hands. Also, I use earth magic, so it makes it a lot easier.
Huh?
I see. I suppose I'm still not used to Danon aesthetic sensibilities, so I wouldn't know. Then take this as a chance to learn more. This piece is very high quality, and not as an art object, but also as functional pottery. You mentioned Calaglian clay. Does the clay used really make a difference? I normally wouldn't say so much to a customer, but I can see you're a fellow pottery lover, so I'll share a little more than usual. The clay used in my pieces, well, it actually comes from, guess, Zoogle parts!
What?
What an unexpected secret. Now I've heard it, I have no choice but to try it myself.
Huh?
What? You're gonna set off right now? Can't we do this later? A beautiful plate enhances the accompanying food's flavor. You of all people should be able to understand the importance of this. Ugh. What do you say, Shion? Don't you think we ought to set out now and find materials to make pottery?
Yeah.
Indeed, a high-quality plate probably would make a meal taste better. So you do understand. Let us get going, in search of the ultimate clay. Unless we probably already have this in our inventory. Good luck! If you have any materials, I'll teach you how to work them into your clay. Oh, I guess I don't. That's unexpected.
You can make ceramic dishes all by yourself? Wow, Dohalim, I'm impressed.
Music, antiques, and now pottery? Just how many hobbies do you have?
The world is full of curiosities. One can never have too many interests.
Oh, never mind. I do have the materials. I guess they just wanted the characters to say something there. That's the only quest that's happened for. Like every other quest, if you already had the items, they immediately hand it in and say, oh, we have these. But not this one. That's interesting.
How's this?
We gathered some materials. Could you have a look? Oh, this is it, all right. This will make some great clay.
Let's go!
Great one, man. So is it time for some pottery making then?
No.
No, wait. There's one more thing I'd like to check. The glaze used on this piece is also different than anything I'm familiar with. It must be made for something special, yes. Wow, you really have an eye for detail. Glaze? Like on a cake? Not exactly. It's like paint or varnish, but for pottery. Oh, gotcha. High temperatures transform the glaze into a glass-like texture on the surface of the clay, making the piece more durable. At the same time, it can change the appearance of pottery in innumerable ways. Glaze is truly the water that brings pottery to life. You kinda lost me there, but it sounds like glaze is something you'd want on pottery.
So then...
Now then, can you tell me where to obtain glaze like that which is on this dish? As far as... I'll tell you everything now that you've come this far. As I'm sure you know, glaze is made from ashes and clay. You can find especially good clay in Shinefall Woods. That's what I use.
My thanks.
In Ganatharos, eh? I see, thank you. Let's get going right away then. There's no use trying to stop him once you get this worked up.
Being passionate about your hobbies is all well and good, but just how far do you intend to take this obsession?
It is an unending quest for perfection. Indeed, the very essence of the path of a potter.
Dohalim.
Well, I'm sure that everyone will be able to use whatever wonderful dishes you end up making.
I've worked with pottery a bit, only at like, mostly at school, but also in like, a couple times, you know, we'd go to those like pottery making places for fun. I've never I always dislike the feeling of
We've reached our
unglazed
destination.
pottery. Just running your fingernails over it, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. Like, it's the same sensation, and I just get all goosebumpy and stuff. Don't like it. Yeah, it's like all scratchy, and yeah, I don't like it. Where am I supposed to find this? I'm inside the circle. Oh, here. So you can make pottery with this clay. What's so special about it?
What?
The texture, the viscosity, the aroma, everything is first rate. Touch it and see for yourself.
Really?
I think I'm good for now. How convenient there was a quick travel point right next to it.
We finally made it.
We brought materials for the glaze. How's the quality?
Oh, you can make great glaze out of this. Terrific!
Also, now that I look at it, this NPC also looks like Yoshi P.
Now you can finally make the pottery of your dreams, Dohalim.
My dreams. Right.
Is something wrong?
I thought about the reason his pottery is so beautiful. Why it's so fresh and attractive. It's because each piece fuses and combines multiple materials from foreign lands. A single dish reveals to us a new world beyond the walls that once closed us in.
You mean his pottery is only possible because we're now able to travel freely between the realms?
Yes. His pottery is the symbol of a new era. I hope to create a piece like that too.
You look so happy, Dohalim.
I am. I feel like a new door has opened for my pottery. My creative desires are welling up like a mountain spring from within. Now to create something with my own two hands. A new form of pottery befitting our new world.
That's it! Now pour that energy into the clay. Use my kiln when you're ready to fire your piece.
Please look forward to it.
Ah, the kiln. Right, the kiln. Oh dear.
Huh? What's wrong now?
To create new pottery for the new world, a new kiln befitting the new era is also necessary.
What? Even the kiln has to be new and special?
Art is a result of the artist's commitment. There can be no compromises.
Right. And how long does it take to build a kiln? Just out of curiosity.
Probably a year, more or less.
Dohalim, you're killing me.
A year?
First, one needs good stones. We could likely find some in Menancia.
Is this dish ever going to be finished?
Yay!
Perhaps we should inquire further about the kiln materials?
Let's do that another time. I have a feeling you two could talk about it all day.
You're not angry, Kisara?
Anger won't change anything. And besides, I think it's a good thing that Dohalim can devote himself to his passions like this.
Got a long way to go, man. Make sure to show me when it's finished, though. Then we can have an intense discussion about pottery. Broadening your world sure does lead to interesting encounters. Did a new quest open up somewhere? This is just the... Wait, no, there is a quest here. It was masked by the EX quest. Oh, there's a new quest here too, dang it. I bet this one must be Dohalim and Kisara. Maybe the other one's Alphen and Shion. Post-game quest Hydra.
We've reached our destination.
And these ones probably aren't voice acted either, darn it. I knew it.
You?
Dohalim and Kisara. Like hell, I paid my hard-earned cash for this. But we need that food, we're starving. Sounds like quite the dispute. Care to fill me in on the details? Oh, Lord Dohalim, the Danans are buying up all the food. They're trying to starve us. Stop with the fake or false accusations. I'm simply buying the food I need. I have no obligation to give it to you just because this is the last of it. I need it for my family. Don't even try to tell me you have mouths to feed. How dare you? I did have family until they were slaughtered by you Renin scum. Calm down, both of you. I understand the quarrel. There isn't enough food to go around, correct? In Pelagian, business is conducted fairly with no distinction between Danans and Renins. It is unfortunate for you, but that means first come, first serve. This man has the right to purchase the food.
That can't be.
You don't understand. My father's ill. He needs nutrition in order to recover.
Huh?
Oh, really now? And how do you know you're not lying just so you can get more for yourself? Both of you need to stop making accusations. This issue is unrelated to race. There simply isn't enough food to go around in Pelagian. Unless all nations coordinate how much food they need and adjust trade accordingly, there'll be no long-term solution. Why don't we try negotiating with the merchants of Menancia? The Sint may have more surplus than the other nations. Perhaps we could act as an intermediary and facilitate additional trade with Vicent. Let's give it a shot. As you heard, we will go to Vicent to negotiate. While we're there, we will procure some food for your father. Really? Thank you. How many, like realistically, without fast travel, how many days would that take? We Renins are truly blessed to have you as our guardian, Lord Dohalim. Figures you take the Renin side. It is not because she is Renin. She is in need, so I offer assistance. I would do the same for you. Besides, I'm merely a representative of Rena. If not, it's not the position many assume it is. Dohalim. I apologize, we must make our leave. Okay.
Dohalim?
Are you okay, Dohalim? People misunderstand the position I hold, but that does not change the fact I must do all I can to help when necessary. If you say so, let's depart for Vicent. Oh, this is a reconstruction quest. That's why I didn't get Pelagian reconstruction finish cutscene.
Guardian of the Renins, huh? That's quite the title, Dohalim.
A misnomer that doesn't reflect reality. I didn't choose it, nor do I want it. I am not a lord of old, ruling over the Renins. I do not seek to stand above the people, but among them as a fellow human being.
Right. You seem to enjoy being a mediator more than a leader.
Hey Kiefer, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Hope you're doing well. Oh good, the NPC's right by the quick travel point.
You finally made it.
Hey!
You deal in wholesale foods, right? Can we talk to you a bit? Oh, Kisara, and Lord Dohalim as well. I'm pleased to see you're well. I'm honored you even remembered me. I didn't expect to see you back in this neck of the woods. We have a favor to ask of you regarding business. Pelagian's running short on food right now. So we were wondering if you could sell some food to them. Although the timing is perfect, see, my acquaintance has a caravan and is looking to expand his business to Pelagian. I'll talk to them and ask if they can deliver some of our food to Pelagian as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure the people of Pelagian would be glad to hear that. The thing is, the wholesale business is going to be problematic in the long term. What's the matter? Since the world changed a year ago, it seems like the soil in Menancia has also changed a bit from how it used to be. Maybe that's why crops aren't as bountiful as before. Kisara, can you do something about it?
Okay.
So commerce is taking a hit. Okay. We'll talk to the Department of Welfare to see if something can be done. That would be great, thank you. You're so reliable, Kisara. You kind of remind me of the old Lord Dohalim. Is that a compliment? Anyway, thank you about Pelagian. If you need help with anything else, let me know anytime. Thanks, I sure will. Oh, we have another favor to ask. Do you have any particular nutritious food you can part with at the moment? This is unrelated to the wholesale issue. We need it urgently for a sickly citizen in need. I'm sorry to hear that, but unfortunately I've just run out of stock. I do apologize. It'll be a while until I'm restocked, so it would be probably faster to go gather supplies yourself. I'll give you a list of the most nutritious things I know of. You should have no problem gathering them.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
So then,
we better go get started.
Kisara, you seem to have accepted your position as someone the people can rely on.
As a member of the Service Corps, Being there for those in need comes with the territory. Besides, I'm happy to do it. It's a vital part of maintaining the peace, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think I would.
Oh no, do I have everything? I need a boss fish. I have to go fishing for that one, don't I? Oh no. Kisara, why did you do this to me? Let's figure out where we need to go. Uh-oh, is there no guide for this one yet? Because it's a late. Okay, Okay, I can only find a guide for where to find it in the base game. Wait, no. Oh no, never mind. There aren't that many fishing locations though in the DLC. Okay. In the original game, you can get it at the Nivira Snow Plain, so maybe that's a good place to start. I don't really remember how to do the fishing though. I've done it once in the DLC, and I did not know what to do, and fumbled my way back through it again. Can't I just buy a boss fish?
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea.
Wait, I don't...
I'll go for that one.
It's not on the list. Is boss fish, like, supposed to be listed? Can I fish in Calaglia at all? Like, there's literally, like, only a couple fishing locations now. Yeah, I'm regretting not building that fishing pond now. Darn it, this is gonna be like the bottleneck to the stream.
We've reached our destination.
Can't believe it. I was like, oh, I'm so glad Kisara's quest didn't make me go catch a fish, and now here we go.
I hope we catch something decent.
There's no boss fish listed
Hungry
here.
bellies are counting on this.
Good thing I didn't have to rebuy all the lures.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Wait, is there no such thing as a boss fish? Is the boss fish just all the fish that are highlighted green? Like, I don't think there's a fish just called boss fish, right? See.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish.
Oh, it says any boss fish. There are 6 boss fish. Well, this is for the base game, though, I think. Okay, but hopefully this still works. Okay, I think boss fish are just the green fish. Oh, wait, no, this list is different. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the Berserker Piranha. Do any of these specifically catch that? Here it is, Berserker Piranha. Okay, Berserker Piranha is triangle X.
Reel it in.
I hate how involved this fishing minigame is. It's not just to press a button. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I don't think I caught the right thing.
Anybody could reel in that.
Wait,
Not
that's a
too
Berserker
shabby,
Piranha.
friend.
Oh, is the boss fish a hidden one that's not on the list? Oh, I hate fishing. Adan Lake Orium Arowana, the Tipo lure. That's in the base game, though. I don't know if it's changed.
Where should I cast my line?
Like, it doesn't say fish present. Then what?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed.
What button combination do I
bellies are
press for the
counting on
boss
this.
fish? Or is it just as long as I have the lure? I don't remember. I got the platinum for this game, but it's been so long.
All right.
Oh, there's no way that's a boss fish.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Oh, here, someone made a post on it.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go
for that one.
You finally made it.
There we go. I caught it. Thank you, birds.
This should be enough nourishing food. Let's take it back to Pelagian.
I wonder what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
Wait, I thought I saw a skit when I popped in here. Oh, here we go.
Wow, this place hasn't changed a bit. Hmm? Is it just me, or does the mood here seem a bit tense?
What? You say the king and queen are arguing?
Maybe we could do something about it. It'd feel wrong to just ignore them.
You mean help them make up? Okay, but how?
Well, I don't know. We could try figuring out the reason why they're fighting. It would be a start, at least.
Right. If only we had some sort of clue as to what could have caused it.
What's that right there? It looks like some sort of nutshell? Is this what they've been fighting over?
You ate this nut? Without telling me?
No, I would never.
There they go again.
Ah, deduction through reenactment. Clever.
Since this is here, someone ate it, and you and I are the only ones around. But I certainly didn't eat it, ergo...
But there's so many other
Neither
owls
did
around.
I. Do you mean to accuse me of nut hoggery? If I am blessed with a nut, I share it with you. No nut is sweeter than one savored with my dear.
Alpha, do you realize
Don't
what you're
you
saying?
think I feel the same?
How long is this gonna go on for?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
If neither of them ate the nut, isn't it possible that another owl left it behind?
Should that be the case, this spat would be an unfounded one.
Hold up. The real question is, was that reenactment even right in the first place?
Well, the mood does seem a bit lighter now. Don't you think?
Case closed then.
Is it, though?
Let's just leave it at that.
Wait, there's no conclusion to this? It's a shame because the final quest I got in the base game after collecting all the owls was also in the VOD that got corrupted. So I don't even have that cutscene. Oh, Lord Dolium. We talked to a merchant in Vicent, and she promised to transport food to Pelesian. It should only be a matter of time before shops are once again flush with groceries of all kinds. We also procured some nutritious items. Give these to your father, he should recover. Thank you so much for everything. You're gonna thank me, I'd like you to thank her as well. Dolium. She's the one who took the reins in Vicent. There's only so much I can do on my own. You're that Danon? I, don't...
No.
No need to thank me. No, thank you. I don't know what would have happened to my father if it weren't for you. Glad to be of service. I just thought all Danons around Lord Dohalim are his servants or something, but I see now you're his equal. Well, I guess from now on Danons and Renans should work together like you two. You should just take one step at a time, just like you did now. I'll think about it. Please excuse me now, I want to give this food to my father. Now that the food problem has been improved, I hope the situation in Pelesian has moved one step forward. Seems like Pelesian and Vicent are still in need of us right now. Yes, but that's just now. I'm certain eventually Renans and Danons will be able to live together in harmony, even without any one person to guide them. We still have a lot of work to do in order to achieve such a world. What if... Yes? What if such a day actually comes and we're able to leave our cities? What would you do then? What to do? What I'd really like is a nice, quiet place near the water to relax. And go fishing. You don't mind such places either, do you? Well, I suppose you're right. Perhaps I shall play some music by the water. You've helped everyone in this nation, and have my thanks. You've all gone way above and beyond for us. You're the ones who hold this country together. The day my presence here is no longer required may come sooner rather than later.
Hey!
I don't know about that. Sure, more people are back to their old selves. There's no end to the bickering and quarreling. You take care of whatever you need to do and come right back. Beg your pardon. I intend to do all I can to ensure that day comes.
Mm-hmm.
Someday I'll make the city filled with joy. That way you can leave behind with a smile on your face. One other thing. This is for you. A small token of our appreciation.
My thanks.
Oh my, I'm grateful for your kindness. I promise to make good use of it.
We've visited countless cities, but everywhere we go, there seem to be more problems than before.
Perhaps. But no one can deny that the reconstruction efforts are making steady progress. Where we are now is just the first step on a long road.
That's right. With this kind of work on such a large scale, it will probably take decades to complete it all. But if everyone works together towards the same goal, I know we can create a world without suffering.
That's right. And even now, there are people with the same ideals as us, all over the world, working to improve their lives. We'll have to do all we can to protect them, and to ensure they can continue to do so in peace.
The thoughts and actions of the people alive today will shape the world of future generations yet to come.
Yeah. If you see something wrong with the world, the only way to make it better is to step up and do something about it. The people we've seen aiding in the reconstruction have reaffirmed that belief.
Still, it can be hard to be optimistic, given the current circumstances.
I know, but that's all the more reason for us to keep working to see this through to the end, right? We'll also have our own dreams and goals to work toward, for the sake of the future we're building.
You're right. As long as we're together, I'm sure we can do it.
I understand your willingness to go to great lengths for your ideals, but I do hope that you're able to take some days off to rest.
I could say the same of you.
I get it. Because if you both have a day off, you can spend it together, right?
That's not what I meant.
It wasn't?
So, Alpin, what kind of information are you
No, I don't want to
after
do the wedding
first?
quest.
What's the most important thing to know about weddings?
I knew just spawning in here might trigger it, dang it.
Flowers, maybe?
You know, Shion was saying something about bouquets.
Remy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Kip, it's good to see you. Stay the Barney, welcome, welcome. Trim, it's good to see you. Oh, and Hakaze, did I say hi to you earlier, Hakaze? I can't remember. We're in the middle of a cutscene, I don't remember. Forte, welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. You guys, please take your chance to go follow Remy when you can. He's an amazing VTuber himself. He's got a very handsome model. He's an amazing singer. He is also a really good rapper as well. He's so funny, and he's such a thoughtful person. Please make sure you go check him out, because he's really, really cool. Hey, Fighting Soul, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, go check out Remy. He's really, really great. And he's also cracked at games. He plays a lot of like FPS games like Valorant and stuff, and he's really good at it. So please go make sure that you did that. Hey, I'm Notids. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. You guys don't know who I am. I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We're playing Tales of Arise. We just got some new DLC for this game last week, and we're finishing up the last of the side quests because we finished the story already. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it, Remy. I really appreciate you sharing your audience with me. Feel free to stick around and hang out or go take care of yourself after your stream because you deserve it. And again, you guys, make sure to go check out Remy. He's really cool.
What was that, Rinwell?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I agree, though. Flowers that match the bride are a must.
They are, right? By the way, will our cover be okay? I don't want Shion to know what I'm up to.
We're good. Kisara's on Shion distraction duty, so we should have plenty of time. We'll make sure Shion keeps busy while you're gathering information. That way you should be able to keep it a secret from her.
Even though she's literally in the party.
Thanks. I don't mean to cause trouble for everyone just because of some weird whim of mine.
We don't mind, but be sure to explain everything to Shion at some point. So, you need info on flowers. What do you want to know exactly?
What kind of flowers are best for a wedding? If there are any special kinds you need? That kind of thing. White's the best color, right?
I think you should talk to an expert on the subject. Anyone come to mind?
Well, I don't know how much he knows about flowers, but Mahavar sailed around the world. Maybe somewhere on his travels he picked up some knowledge about flora.
He's taken us out on his ship lots of times, starting with our pursuit of Almadria. He's in Thistleum now, right? I'm pretty sure that's what Dohalim said.
Let's go see if he can help.
Extra quests are special quests where Alphen does his best to achieve a certain goal. Yeah, a certain goal, quotation marks. They're marked by the icon of a golden letter. Their details are recorded separately from other subquests. EX quests take priority over other subquests. When you accept an EX quest, some subquests become temporarily unavailable, and subquests that are already in progress may be suspended. Once an EX quest has been completed, you'll be able to accept and resume other subquests again. If you don't accept the EX quest, you can return to Vicent Inn later to accept it. No, I don't want to start this quest now. That was not my intention coming here.
I was able to distract Shion. I hope she doesn't suspect anything.
That's great, Kisara. The way forward is clear now, thanks to you.
Yeah!
No, the other quest in here is gone.
Let's hurry and go ask Mahavar about the flowers.
No, there was another quest in this room and now it's gone. Because I have to finish this one too. First. Dang it. So much for planning. I also can't unaccept this, right? Do I do that? Dang it, no, there was another quest right here. I bet it was an Alphen Shion quest. Hey, Angora Rabbit, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by, it's good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing to do right now. I was gonna end the stream after we picked up that last quest, but then we didn't pick it up. Oh, I'm at 56 out of 60 skits. I still need to beat the... Okay, I have one more subquest to clear, but I can't do it until we finish the EX quest. I doubt the EX... I know the EX quests add skits, but I don't know if those skits are counted in the skit count, because they're technically... The EX ones you need to pick up from the DLC bin. Which is weird because it's DLC that comes with the DLC, so I don't really understand how that works. Other than that, we still need to beat the Gigant Zooggles. There's like 5 of them. And then we need to beat the Colosseum party mode on the highest difficulty to get last trophy. Also, I'm pretty sure we've killed enough things that my Devil's Arm should be stronger now. Ooh, that's actually pretty strong now. Okay. I haven't decided what outfit I'm going to have everyone wear during the EX quest. I thought it was going to be during this stream, so I thought I would keep the same outfits, especially since Shion and Alphins are kind of telling for the occasion, but I'm not sure. Dohalim and Kisara could pass off as being formal as well, but I mean, maybe Rinwell too, but maybe not Law. We'll figure something out. Alright. I know we just got raided, but this is actually, we're getting close to wrapping up. Thank you everyone for coming by, I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good time. I appreciate all the new follows and the people dropping by. It's good to see you. Hope you had a great time. If you're new here, you can also check out my other social media. On Twitter, I usually do all my stream announcements. And on my YouTube is where you'll find all my VODs. Nearly all my VODs are up there if you want to check out other games I've played, RPGs, horror games, mystery novels, action games, mystery games. Those are all there, and we're actually, I'm pretty sure over 80 games now, and we're almost at 800 videos, so it's pretty cool. Also, special announcement for those of you that did not hear it the other day, but every year we do a charity stream called Thankmas. We participate in Thankmas, and last year we raised a lot of money for World Central Kitchen in December, which was fantastic. And Thankmas is happening again this year, and it's happening a little earlier than last year. This year it's happening on December 2nd. So I'm going to be streaming on the evening of December 1st, because that's when December 2nd starts in the other side of the world, and the afternoon and the evening of December 2nd. So there's going to be 3 streams. I'm going to have some special guests on the stream. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to raise some money for charity, and there's going to be some little donation milestones and stuff to look out for. So keep an eye on that. I'll mention it on my Twitter. I'm really excited. You guys know I don't really do like donathons or subathons or anything like that. The only event I do every year is Thankmas, and I try to limit myself just to Thankmas, because if I do too many charity things throughout the year, I spread myself too thin, and I don't want to dry out all your wallets on multiple events. So we're going to be doing stuff on Thankmas again this year, and I'm very excited. I love Thankmas. Thankmas is a great opportunity, and if you don't know about Thankmas, you should go look it up. The charity this year is going to be the same one as last year. That I say we, but I didn't have any mention this. They've decided that we're going to use the same charity as last year because they are fantastic. We're going to donate money for World Central Kitchen, raise some money, help some people all around the world. It's going to be great. So mark that on your calendars. The December 1st evening and December 2nd afternoon and evening. Yeah, thank you all for coming by. I really, really appreciate it. Let's find someone to raid and pass on the good word to. Let's see. Okay, stick around for a raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow where we do the EX quests for Tales of Arise, and if we have time, we'll also do the optional bosses that we haven't finished, and then we should be done the game, which is awesome, just in time for Super Mario RPG Remake release on Friday. Thank you everyone. Take care, stick around for the raid. Bye-bye.